Hello, beezbladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is September the 13th, 2024, and we are live at the Hive. All right. No, just kidding. It's not quite that time yet. That's next month, but it is September the 13th. Welcome, everyone. It is time to talk about new knives, new folding knives, and fixed blade knives. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Are you ready for some dramatic pauses tonight? Because I'm going to be doing some dramatic pauses sometime at some point throughout the evening, just for fun. And you know what? Maybe we'll make that a cue for a giveaway. You never know. I do have a very nice giveaway, at least one giveaway ready for tonight. How y'all doing? What's up, Jake Scatton? I'm feeling it's going to be... You know, it was fun to be on vacation, but I'm glad to be back. I have a ton of knives on the table to talk about. I've already done some filming for some new stuff that's coming in, the new knives. I'm telling you what, this is the grandest time ever for knife collectors, knife connoisseurs, and knife aficionados. Myself, I'm a collector. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, Donald Milinkovic? How you doing, Broham? Fook Doosley said, after 6 months, I'm not a member anymore. Had to tighten the belt this month. Oh, man, that's okay. That's okay. When you come back, they start you off where you left off, man. Don't worry about it. It's a totally cool, man. Hey, I want to give a special shout out to all of our veterans, past, present, and future. Thank you very much for your service, and all the members of law enforcement out there. Thank you for what you do, and all the first responders, all of our truckers, all of the people in all the trades and all the fast food workers and people that working at Walmart and Meijer and Kroger and the grocery stores. Wherever you are, your little piece of the cog makes a difference in what's makes this world go round. Thank you very much for what you do. And you know what? Fluffy Delgato is getting the bell out. The bell hasn't been used in 2 weeks. Mr. Fluffy gifted 5 beezblades memberships with a super chat. And guess what? Check this out. Fook Doosley, you were just gifted a beezblades membership. You're back in, bro. That is, I'm telling you, it was meant to be. Sugar Weasel Dad, Ryan Brockman, and Derek Poppenhagen are all members. Thanks to Fluffy Delgato. Thank you very much, Mr. Delgato. I just like saying like that. It has a ring to it, a nice glottal stop. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the proverbial bus. I see some more super chatness going on. Oh my gosh, you guys are ready for this? You know, it wasn't the same. It was nice having the big background last week, but we're back at the Hive, baby. And we got Rickert 100 has been a member for 14 months with a super chat. He said, wow, look at this. Did I win something now? Yes, man. You won the friendship of everyone that comes in here every Friday night. And you know what? We're keeping this ball rolling. I could do this all night long. You know, I can. Bill Travis coming in steaming hot with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Mr. Travis. Thank you for the $5 and heating up the honey. Getting the honey warmed up in here. You know what I'm saying? Getting it warmed up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Are you ready for some live action? I am. What's up, David Jewell? And I'm me and Gareth and Top Dog 8762 and Mr. Terry T-Rex, the official trucker of the beezblades channel. And Aries EDC's in the Hive. Aries EDC, knife designer himself. Leo's in the Hive. And Jim Miller, James Alton. What's up, Jim? How you doing, man? And Homer Feltes, how you doing, Broham? Wicked Dream Design said, very exciting in here. Awesome. Thank you very much, Wicked. Dude, I'm glad you're here. Just hang out for a little bit. You can be here about an hour or two from now. It's going to be nuts. There'll be about 200-300 people in here, and the chat will be going, shoo. Oh, just a reminder, just because I didn't do it myself, go up and switch it from top chat to live chat so you don't miss some of the things that people are saying. And a little hint, if the chat starts going too fast, which it inevitably will and always does, you can put your finger on the chat and stop it and read at your leisure. Oh, and if you're on a laptop or a tablet, if you tap the 3 little dots at the top, you can tap pop out chat. In case you didn't know, you can pop the chat out and make its own window and fill up half of your screen, and it slows the chat way down. And it gives you a lot more time to enjoy and do your commenting. You know what I'm saying? This is the chance where we get to talk about knives and we get to interact. All of you that watch the channel and you're subscribed and you hit the thumbs up button on every single video that comes out, This is the chance we get to talk about knives that were on the channel last week, last month, last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. We talk about it all, baby. And yet Mrs. Beez, she'll end up coming down if she's not too tired. But she usually comes down around 10 to 10:15 or so. And you know Bogart will be down here. And you got to remind me later on, maybe after the 10 o'clock hour. And then for all of you folks that are on the West Coast, that'd be what, the 7 o'clock hour? Because you guys are 3 hours in the past. Not really, but 3 hours behind us because we're on the east side of the United States. What's up, NFK20? He said, joking, guys, joking. Oh, yeah. I'm all about some joking. Chris Warad said, no MC tonight. Oh, darn. I guess since MC is not doing giveaways, then I'm going to have to do giveaways. Wait a minute. We already do that anyway. You know what? Wait a minute. Did I leave that knife upstairs? I think I did. Oh, figures. I chopped down a tree while we were hiking and made a hiking stick for grandma. 88-year-old grandma. I made her an awesome hiking stick. It's the, I'll go up and grab that knife. It was awesome. It was so fun doing just a tiny little bit of bushcrafting. It was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to camp out here. The woods in Michigan are absolutely beautiful and divine. Oh my goodness gracious. They are so nice. Squirrels everywhere. Fluffy Delgado has been a member for 2 solid years with a super chat. Mr. Fluffy, he said, be excellent to each other, DSKFS. And if you don't know, and you're new, DSKFS, the hashtag means do something kind for someone. We always tell you to do something kind for someone, just for the heck of it. Rickard said, I'm 8 hours in front of you all. Rickard, where are you at, man? I can't remember. He's 8 years in the future. Terry T-Rex said, everyone be sure and hit the thumbs up button. Let's set a new beezblades record tonight. Now, see, I like the spirit. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Terry. And Mr. Top Dog with the $10 hair super chat. He said, welcome back, Mr. Beez. Oh, that looks like an AmeriHair event right there. And all the channel members, if you're a channel member, you have about, I don't know, I think we have 15, 18. I don't even know how many emojis. One of them is the AmeriHair. And when someone donates $10 hairs or more, you get the AmeriHair for warming up the hive. Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel that, huh? Can you feel it? Jim Miller said, what's up, laid off Pete? Sam Clowder said, we went on strike today. Oh my. Oh my, went on strike. Watch out for the scabs. Lance Phillips, he said, well, wait a minute. Lance Phillips with a $5 hair super chat. He said, I was supposed to be at a Megadeth show tonight, but I have COVID, so I'm with Beez friends instead. Oh, yeah, much better here than Megadeth. I'm sure you're like, yeah, right. Chris Warraz, what's up, man? Dwayne K said, I'm back. Phone's acting up. Sorry if I missed anyone saying hello. Had to restart. Glad you're back, Broham. Major Powell with the $2 hair super chat. He said, hello, Beez. Hello, Hive. What's up, Major Powell? Major Powell. Oh, you know what? That just made me think of something. I have something upstairs that I need. I received a package from Mr. Major Powell when I got back from vacation, and it's a surprise, and you will all be very surprised if you find out what that is. David Tooley said, feel better, Lance. I'm sorry you had to miss the show. Yeah. Hopefully you just got a mild case, man. Tim Titus said, yes, the woods in northern Wisconsin and Michigan and Minnesota are very beautiful as long as you have cutters or off for the skeeters. Yeah, we luckily didn't have much problem when it came to skeeters, but oh my gosh, the woods were alive. We saw pileated woodpeckers and there were millions of chipmunks, and it was very rare to even find an acorn that hadn't already been cracked open. And I did not see one gray squirrel while we were up there. I might have seen one. All of the squirrels up in northern Michigan were black, like jet black. I was like, what? I don't know if that's because of the genus or if that helps them blend into their environment, the environment that's different in northern Michigan. But I had a slew of knives on me, and I'm going to have to go up and get the knife that I'm ranting and raving about, the BPS knife. I cut down a sapling, and it just cut through it. So I just chopped through it so easy and chopped the limbs off of it, made a really nice walking stick for 88-year-old grandma who went on part of the hike, which was really awesome. Bill Travis said, super squirrel. Jim Miller said knives are live. Yeah, I agree with that. Mad Yako said, you want the story on black squirrels, Beez? Yes. Oh, and Mad Yako, mad love to Mad Yako for sending in some stickers. Go and subscribe to Mad Yako. Look at that. I like his choice of colors. I love it. Black, white, and red. That's my favorite color scheme right there. And we're going to be putting these in giveaways. So thank you very much, Mad Yako, for the mad love. And check this out, what Mad Yako sent. He sent a homemade Hank. Look at this. Check that out. How's that for some awesomeness? And look at that. Mad Yako on YouTube, handmade in Ohio, baby. That's what I'm talking about. This is Buckeye made. I'm Buckeye made. And this side has the micro suede, microfiber. I'm not sure what it's made out of. Bill Travis said, my grandma just turned 86. Let's play with knives. Said, hey, Hive, how you doing tonight? What's up? Let's play with knives. How you doing? You know what? I think we should. We should play with knives. I totally agree with that. Bluetooth Blade said the aluminum stitch is fairly heavy. I love it. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's like this knife is kind of heavy. I love it. It's kind of starts sounding negative, and then it comes back, circles back around. Tim B said, where were you at in Michigan? We were right by Lake Leelanau. And our back door, right on the back patio, we literally sat and looked at Lake Michigan. The waves, went to sleep to the sound of the crashing waves at night. I kid you not. It was very, very cool. I have pictures of me and Mrs. Beez at what looks like the ocean. It's not the ocean. That's Lake Michigan, y'all. Tell me you would not think that's the ocean. Look at that. That right there is Lake Michigan. The water was the clearest water I've ever seen in all my born days. I've never seen, I mean, it was, the water was, it had to have been clearer than it was when we were in Hawaii. And I have some pictures. And there was a crow at one point that had got a dog bone. Look at this. This crow is at the very top of this was zoomed way in. This crow is at the very top of a light pole of a power line holding a dog bone. He wasn't eating it. It's like, I'm just going to hold this here just to show everyone that I got it. And just, you know, you all can laugh later. I thought that was hilarious. Look at that. John said, I can't believe that there are waves in a lake. Dude, there were, our trip out to the island to go hiking was canceled due to 6 and 7 foot waves. The ferry wasn't going to be able to make it. So we weren't able to go. Me and Mrs. Beez hiked up the Bear Dunes. Bear Dunes? Yeah. And I'm telling you what, I did not enjoy the workout. Every footstep, your foot sank about 6 to 8 inches deep in the sand. There was no way of getting around it. And oh my gosh. And you had to go straight up the dune. I did get a hat to commemorate. Got me a bear. It was Big Bear Dunes. And you talk about a serious hike. We went and checked out a couple lighthouses. I'm telling you, Bluetooth Blade said, hey, that's Top Dog's bone. Tim Titus said, yes, I was raised in Wisconsin and Lake Michigan was great. Sleepy Bear Dunes. That's what it is, Tim B. Yeah, look, it was so windy. Look, me and Mrs. Beez looked like we were like in Alaska or something. Check that out. Look at me. I was like, trust the Gordon fisherman. But look at that water. I mean, look at it. Would you just look at the water? Look at those waves. Look how clear that water is. Oh my gosh. Grim Drake said, first time I saw the ocean, I said, looks like Lake Michigan. Beez, how many knives did you take with you on the vacation? John, I showed most of the knives on the vacation live stream. It was probably around 20 or so, somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah, the nice thing about here is Mrs. B's mom walking up the first part of one of the dunes. And that looks easy. Every step you have to realize you are fighting against sinking in the sand. Oh my gosh. Kevin Santer said, happy Aloha Friday, everyone. What's up, Kevin? Aloha, my friend. We have Hawaii in the hive, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And I'll show you a couple more pictures of stuff we saw. Oh, speaking of which, how is this for ironic? You want some irony? When we were outside of a shop in Michigan, and yes, I'll show you knives. When we were outside of a shop in Michigan, I saw a honeybee crawling on the concrete in front of this shop. And I was like, I've heard of this before. He ran out of fuel. He didn't have enough energy to fly. So I not only gave this honeybee water, but I also gave him some sugar off the top of a glazed donut. And he went over and started eating it right away. So he was in distress and needed it, right? I'll have you know, the next day while we were out kayaking on Lake Michigan, I went, out in the middle of the bay. I got stung by a honeybee. So I saved a bee, and another one took its own life, stinging me. And it's been itching me to death. This is what's left of it. That's all that's left now. But I had a rash this big that I've been itching for days. And today it's not itching as bad as it was. But I looked down, I went like this, and I saw the honeybee like start taking off, and I could see the sinew or whatever. And I went like this, and I pulled the stinger out. So I know that honeybee lost his life, but I saved a different one, right? What's the legal blade length in Michigan? You know, I don't know, but I carried about 5-6 inch blade. But here is the bee. Here's the honeybee right here. I took a picture of him. Here's the one that I saved. And that right there, that his antenna, in front of his antenna, that is sugar. And then I'll show you another piece of sugar. This is him literally licking on the glaze from a glazed donut. Let me hold this up so you can see it. How's that for some good photography? The dude was thirsty. He was hungry and thirsty, and I fed him. Let me get you in there nice and close. Look, you can literally see him licking the sugar. Packrat said that bee looks Africanized. Africanized bees are aggressive. Maybe he was an aggressive bees. Mike Ranger said, you got some great picks, Beez. Oh, thanks, man. This is exciting getting able to this is the knife that I had with me that I cut down a small tree, if you will, and made a really nice walking stick for Mrs. B's grandma. The BPS knife thing did amazing. I really enjoyed it. I think his mortal enemy was made he lived, Chill said. And I do have some more pictures to share with you all. The scenery was just unbelievable. Just unbefreaking-believable. Look at this. We hiked to the top of this lookout spot, and this was the view looking out over, I don't know, we were probably 70, 80 feet up looking down. Look at that country. Michigan is gorgeous, or at least where we were. It was so pretty. Tim Titus said, I've been pretty much immune to all types of stings from bees and wasps ever since I was a kid. Yeah, it didn't bother me, but like a day or two later, it just started itching, probably because where it was healing, it was just itching. Mike Ranger said, showed him pics, Bees. I'm working on it, man. I have pictures of me and Mrs. Beez up in the air doing the whole we're on vacation thing. The only thing missing from this picture was a black bear. And where we were in this picture, there are black bears. We were told by a guy to clap every once in a while, so bears would know we were coming. Queen Bee's dad said a regular Daniel Boone he was. Hey, Queen Bee's dad's in the hive. That's what I'm talking about. And let's see. I have something. Oh, you all got Queen Bee's dad got some really good pictures like this one. Every night except one, just because we got back a little late. This is what you saw from our back deck in Michigan. This is what you saw. You saw that. Look at that. That was the sunset every evening from the back deck over Lake Michigan. How about that? Matt Young said, hey bear, let's play with knives. Said I might get one of those. Hey Beez, I hope you were packing a pew pew. Mick Ranger said. Mick Ranger, I actually was packing a pew pew just in case. You never know. And we saw Fishtown. Fishtown was really cool. Had a little dam going on. Saw some really cool stuff. It 'tis good, Queen Bee's dad said. Queen Bee's dad is a very cool guy. He's fun to hang out with. When me and Mrs. Beez were hiking, we saw a couple pileated woodpeckers. Look at that. It's Woody the woodpecker. Literally Woody the woodpecker right there. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Dude, they look prehistoric when they're flying. But how about that? The largest woodpecker species in North America. This is wild America. Attorney Beta say eat some good fish dinners. Yes. Mrs. Beez, I think she had the tastiest fish that I tasted the whole trip. And it was the day we got there. She had white fish that had lobster around it. And oh my goodness, I don't know if it was just because it was drenched in butter or what, but it was melt in your mouth. The first night I had walleye. I also had whitefish while I was there. That was very good. One of Mrs. Beez's cousins had perch. I got to try a piece of that. That was very good. So yes, I definitely had fish at least 2, 3, maybe 4, at least 3 times while I was there. We cooked a lot at the house too, which was very cool. I like doing that. Ron Meg said, seen a black vulture in Nova Scotia the last couple days flying around the house. Oh no. Matt Young said, I prefer my fish smothered in fish. I've got to get that. Did you see a 30-point buck? No, I did not see a 30-point buck. Fred the Lug said, anyone here going to Maker's Syndicate? Mick Ranger said, okay, now I'm drooling. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I could eat fish and seafood like just all the time. And then when we came back, the dogs were so happy to see us. You could tell that they had been a little stressed because their pack was missing. The next day, Mrs. Beez had to go to work, and I sent her a picture of Bogart and Berkeley. Bogart, as you guys all know, is this dude right here, and Berkeley, who is bigger but doesn't look like it because of where he's at in the picture. That's Berkeley that you guys hardly ever get to see unless you're channel members. Bogart looking all grown up right here. Kevin Santer said, I live in Hawaii, so no shortage of fresh fish here, but I do miss some pan-fried walleye. Oh, yeah. The Weezer says, we don't have grizzlies, no worry. BK said, that's a fine line between fishing and just standing on the edge of the water with a pole in your hand. Mick Ranger said, I need some good fish. I live in Arizona. We have the worst fish. Being from New York, it really stinks. Oh, yeah, I bet so, man. Tim Titus said, I see vultures every day down here up in the mountains of Southern California. Down here up in the mountains of Southern California. David Behringer said, stop by, say hello next time. Yeah, dude, there were a few things that I didn't even think of until after the fact. I was like, oh, I could have tried to do this. I could have tried to go there. But, you know, one thing I did, which I haven't done in a long time, is I actually relaxed. I actually chilled and was present and in the moment and not thinking about work, not thinking about responsibilities, just relaxing, being right there. And that was awesome. And also being aware that I was being right there in the present and not worried about work or anything else. I had the channel covered, content was covered. All I had to do is just be there. And it was so nice. And walking through the woods was so nice. David Behringer said, come for tulip time. Lance Phillips said, don't forget to hit the like button. You know, did you guys, I got to show you this one. I can't remember if I showed you all this knife or not. Did I show you this one yet? Maybe I did. I can't remember because the last 2 weeks have been a complete blur. I wanted to take this one to show Mrs. B's pop, and I forgot to bring it with me just because of the wickedness factor of this thing. This is the Cavall Knives Mantis. Mick Ranger said, good for you, Beez. Thanks, man. Ron Meg said, yeah, you did. It's nice. Now, I did do a video on it. I just didn't know that if we talked about it. I don't think we talked about it on a live stream yet. Maybe we did. Maybe I'm just like completely forgetting what I've done. Gregory said, yes, I did. Raybo said, that looks like someone stopped a car on it. What does that look like? Tire tracks? I think I love the wood look to it. It's bronze titanium. Blade in Wales said vicious. Oh yeah, look at that thing. I would not want to be on the receiving end of this. Oh my gosh. You talk about complete evisceration. That would just be nuts. Oh my goodness. It's I mean, look at that. This thing is crazy. Dwayne K said, or bear fur. Barnwood jigging, Mad Yako said. This is what it looks like this. Yeah, this is the mantis, and I can see how it got its name. Jeez. I mean, I guess you could hold it like this. Technically, it does have jimping up here, but it's designed to be shwink, 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 shwink. Tactical potato bag opener, baby. The Weezer said we had a pair of black colored pheasants in our yard. Must have escaped from the local farm. Oh, yeah. Brian Dietrich said that blade is too shiny. It is a very shiny blade. And I can't remember what the blade steel. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at that. L-Max. Oh, L-Max blade steel on this one. It's not M390. We got some L-Max going on. Whoo. Tim Titus said, I've had a praying mantis in my garage for a week now, and its body looks like the scales on that knife. I like that wood pattern. I only have, I think, maybe one other knife in my entire collection that has a pattern similar, but not quite that intricate. Very nicely done. And then they have this mosaic. There you go. See the mosaic on that, what do you call that thing? The pivot? Garrett said, I'm not a fan of the scale, but the blade looks useful. Yeah. Rebel Rouser said, how many of you got your hands on a tall boy from Devo Knives? Tall boy from Devo Knives? Well, in my right pocket, all the tall boys sold out very quickly, by the way. So if you were not able to get in on the tall boy, I'm afraid right now, you've missed out because they sold out in less than 30 minutes on all websites, all versions. I carried this one almost, if not every day I was in Michigan. I like it so much. I think that Devo Knives thought they were making a knife that was too big. They thought it was large. I think Lefty believed it maybe was too big. I think he got shown that people wanted a larger knife. I don't think it's that big. Matter of fact, let me show you what it looks like next to the Devo Stout. I don't think it's that big a knife. Where's the Devo Stout? That could be a problem finding that, especially after everything has been moved. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, look at this. Okay, Archie. Where's my Devo Knives? Oh, gosh. I see I shouldn't have said that because now I'm searching for a knife. If you're just getting in here, I'm looking for a knife, by the way. Is it right? Oh, it's the very first one. I have a couple. This one's the same size as the other one, but it's not that big. So look, it's in all comparison. I'm putting the handles back to back. I'm starting the handles at the same spot. It's not that much bigger than the Stout. See what I'm saying? It is technically their largest knife, but I'm like, it's not that large. Here, pivot to pivot. Let's see if I can get them pivot to pivot, show you the blade length, or at least the pivots. Let me get the pivots lined up here. It's hard. Everything is backwards and on the opposite side when you're on camera. So yeah, see? Let's do it like this. Sharpen length. It's not a great difference. What is that? 1/4 of an inch? Yeah, so I'm hoping that this will show Lefty that, hey, it's not too large because they sold out that fast. I think for some reason Lefty thought because it was a little bit longer knife that it wouldn't sell as well. But every version on every website sold like that. So Jim Miller said 1/4 inch longer. Yeah, there you go. Mick Ranger said the one thing I wish that it was a button liner lock. That's my favorite locking system. I do like the button liner locks, man. Emmett Williams said, I want a Mantis, but no job and no money. I have many apps out, but no bites. Where I worked, they closed the whole bakery down. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Here is hoping for that hit to come in. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here we go. here's a fresh bee sting. He got me. Got me good. There's a little bit of bee sting action. Mr. B got stung by a bee. Go figure. Ryan Brockman gifted 1 BeezBlades membership with a super chat. Ryan coming in hot. Oh. Hey, I just thunked of something. Just thunked up something. Is El Navarro EDC here? Somebody let me know. El Navarro, are you here, Broham? Time is okay. We're making good time. Fred the Lug was gifted a membership by Mr. Brockman. Thank you, Ryan. I very much appreciate it, and I guarantee Fred does too. El Navarro said, "I'm right here." I figured you'd be right here because El Navarro won a giveaway, and let me show you what he won real quick. All right, let me run through this stuff. El Navarro. Now, everyone that has a giveaway that you haven't received yet, they're all sitting over there. They haven't been packaged and sent out yet. So don't you worry. I got your emails. They're not going anywhere. We have an entire swag bag of stickers. Look at this. A ton of stickers, including Top Dog stickers. Let's see, which way is my hand going here? Look at that. The coolest stickers on the planet. BeezBlades. Now, unfortunately, you got an upside down BeezBlade sticker. You know, sometimes they come out of the print shop upside down. So, and then what's behind it? We have another Top Dog sticker, but there's a whole swag pack. You got all the BeezBlade stickers. You got a pizza check sticker. Look at that. One of the coveted BeezBlades pizza check stickers. Mick Ranger said, I would get a membership, but living on disability and I need to watch my cash, but I love the channel, support it in any way I can. Thank you, Mick. And by the way, one way that you can support the channel is when a video comes out or past videos. If you start watching the video and let the ads play, if you really want to support the channel, that helps a lot. If you just let the ads play, it'll make the video last a lot longer. But if you're not in a hurry, just let the ads play through, because that is what contributes to the channel is Google AdSense. Jim Miller gifted 1 BeezBlades membership with a super chat. Jim, thank you very much. And who got it? Mike and Ike's EDC, baby, gifted a membership by Mr. Jim Miller. And look at this. El Navarro. Is it El Navarro? Navajaro. Yes, El Navajaro. And I did see that he is in here. Here's a Hank from the Etsy shop, Phillips Design Market. You got a bee. Speaking of bees, it's a honeybee, just like the one that stung me. Christopher Wheeling gifted 1 BeezBlades membership with a super chat. And who got it? Mr. Craig Vincent. How about that? Ron Meg said, I'm on disability pension for the rest of my life, but I'm thinking of starting up a grow again. Sugar Weasel Dad said, I just got all my stuff from MC giveaway from September 1st. The O-Lone Goat and Damas deal is sick as heck. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. I wish I was a full-time YouTuber, so I had time to do more things and mail things out quicker. But as you all well know, this is my second job. And El Navajero, am I saying that right? You're getting some dagger dice. Check that out. You can literally play dice with them. Got a little bit of dagger action going on. Very cool dagger dice. Dagger dice. Raybo said, Beez, do you still get paid if I watch with premium? Raybo, yes. I still get credit. And you get less, but you definitely still, I mean, yes, the watch time is what YouTube cares about. So if you watch my videos and you skip through just to see certain parts, that hurts me more than helps me. If you're just skipping through and say you watch this little piece and then you go to the next part that you want to watch and then you hit the like button, That's good, but the amount of watch time is what YouTube cares about more than anything. That's what pushes the videos out and tells YouTube to show it to other people. El Navajero. I just can't help but think I'm saying that wrong. Navajero. El Navajero. Check this out. A very cool coin. A don't tread on me coin. Look at that. This is a freedom coin. Look at that. That is very cool. I'm going to leave it in the plastic. Bill Travis said, I hate YouTube Premium. I'm glad it doesn't hurt you. No, it doesn't hurt me. Definitely not. Packrat said, no step on snack. And then here is something else, El Navajero. This is similar stuff to what someone will be winning tonight, but tonight's knife might surprise you when we give that away. But there is a very nice copper coin that you'll be getting. And I'm hoping Mrs. Beez can help me out because I have a lot of stuff to mail out. And when that's going to happen, that's a good question because there's so much to do. And I have to go back to work. And look at this. Here's an i3E EOS, which are very nice. Matter of fact, I was using one tonight when I was setting up for the live stream. You got a whole bag of goodies. You got candy, Black Forest Juicy, Lifesavers Mint, ice cream, pops, and ginger hard candy. Oh my gosh, it just never ends. Look at this. And we got a swag bag, a BeezBlades swag bag. What's up, Brian F? Brian F's in the hive. Dwayne K said, welcome to the live hive. If you just joined, glad to hear you. Please hit the like button and subscribe. So you're going to get the little, I can't remember what he's called. I call him the alien dude. Little alien dude. That dude. I know he's not an alien. He's some kind of thing from a movie, but I say he's an alien. They always look like a surprised alien. So you get a surprised alien. And then on top of that, look at this. What's up, Experience Precision? How you doing, man? And then a BeezBlades coin. Live life in the present. Very nice. Very, very nice. And it's in the fancy little velvet pouch. All kinds of little pouches in this thing. And then on top of that, get a BeezBlades. Pow! Right in the kisser. That's a pin that you can pin on something. And then on top of that, you get a Beez Gnome keychain. All very nice. Very, very nice. I feel like I'm catching up from last week's giveaway. Packrat said the aliens look like the little forest spirits of Princess Mononoke. I think that's what they are. Mick Ranger said, I had my ad blocker on, but I turned it off just for you, Beez. Dude, really? I appreciate that, man. And then we have a Bogart approved rock. Gareth said, top tip, if you're short for time and want to watch the video, speed it up in the settings. That's absolutely true. And then after the fact, go watch it and let it play. Because if you watch something quicker, it's less watch time. And the only thing YouTube cares about is how long you watch the video. So if you watch a 10-minute video in 7 minutes, YouTube only gives you 7 minutes of credit. So watch it quickly and then later, or I mean, if you just are really feeling generous, you can turn on BeezBlades and turn down the volume and let it play on something and just let it keep playing. And it'll go from video to video to video and it'll give me watch time. I mean, I don't need watch time, but that's a way for you to contribute to the channel for free. Be the person your dog thinks you are. A Bogart approved rock. Mick Ranger said, I've watched your lives multiple times most weeks. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. Thomas McDonald said, Nebsig frictionated coconut oil. Frictionated coconut oil. I've never heard that term. So here is a Coleman 27-piece all-purpose first aid kit. How did all this fit in here? And then here we have a 77 Outdoor Sofern S15 Pro, 1000 lumens, EDC light, easy, simple UI. I'm not going to unbox it, but this is 1000 lumen, brand new 1000 lumen Sofern S15 Pro. Very, very nice flashlight. And then in here we have with the black rich light handles. Fractionated. Michael Warren said fractionated. Does that mean like 3/4 or 5/6 or Sugar Weasel Dad gifted one BeezBlades membership with a super chat. And guess who got it? Nebsig. Congratulations, Nebsig. And thank you very much, Super Weasel Dad. Justin Rich said, aha, it's me. So here we have a new Kizer. Comes with spare parts. Kizer Hiccup in the black rich light. In case you've never seen a Kizer Hiccup, this is what they look like. Kizer Hiccup is a fantastic knife. Oh, yeah. And so El Navajo, it has thumb studs right here. So when you get it out, don't discount this because this is in the package. Don't say, oh, cool, it's extra screws. That you can put this, well, let me show you right in here. See that right there? That is your thumb stud. So if you want to put a thumb stud in this spot right here, you can. I like it with the thumb studs in it. This is a button lock. Listen to that. Listen to that sound. This is a very nice everyday carry. Check that out. Let's see if we can get up in here. This is an Azo design, and it's 154 cm blade steel, baby. Very nice EDC. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, Michael Threckeld? How you doing, bro? Brosif. Abraham Lincoln. Bill Travis said, looks like a little keyhole. It does look like a keyhole. Laid Off Pete said, I've been looking for some good aftermarket titanium colored thumb studs, and honestly, harder than I thought. I might have to get some from Kizer and see if they work. Oh. I know there's one that Amazon sells that you can attach to like any knife. It's I can't remember what it's called, but that is an option on Amazon. So there you go, El Navajo. Congratulations on your win, on the vacation win. This is, if you're just getting in here, if you're new to the channel, this is not tonight's giveaway. This is just an example of what our giveaways can look like. Sometimes more, sometimes less. You just never know. Sometimes I'll give away 4, 5, 6 knives. Winner of the BeezBlades Kizer Hiccup giveaway. And you get a Top Dog card that says, thank you for playing the BeezBlades Kizer Hiccup Gaw. It's a gaw. Top Dog likes his gaws. Justin said, was lucky enough to score an 80 camo Diva tall boy. Be here tomorrow. Can't wait. Dude, congratulations on the score, man. I'm telling you, if whenever Devo Knives comes out with a knife and you're thinking about it and you're on the fence, you're like, I don't know, I kind of want it, but I don't want to spend that much or something like that. I'm telling you, you better get it because Devo Knives sell out. That's a fact, Jack. Let's see, where did I put my pin? There it is. Experience Precision has been a member for 30 months with a super chat. Experience Precision. 30 freaking months. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate you. Big time. Experience Precision is a cool dude. Ron Dobbins said, my EDC Asher Spiro Warncliffe and Devo Mash and Jack Wolf Benny. Benny and the Jets. Okay, Joe Casper said, come on, Beez, doing early bird. Dude, I haven't even finished last week, so I got to write this down here. El Navajo. September Gaw. Let me put that on there. Put that over here. That way it doesn't get mixed in with stuff. And just, just when I get everything mailed out, it seems to me like 2 minutes and I've got 10 packages to mail out. Just like that. I don't know how that happens, but it happens. What's up, Alicord Paracord? Alice is in the hive. All right. My goodness. It's 9:02. What did I do? I know what I can do real quick before we switch gears for a second. I'm going to run and grab my eye drops and the knife that I carried while I was chopping down trees. I believe I left it laying up here. There's that. And that. Mrs. Beez, I don't know. She kind of looked like she was snoozing, maybe. Very plopsible. And in case anyone wondered my originality, Beez was made in the USA. Nebsig said, figured Tallboy didn't need a while to work up to it. And those SBD aren't 1 minute sellout. They're mostly already out. Craig Vincent said, does anyone in the chat have the Cold Steel Titanium 8010? How is it? Kevin said, yes. What about the s'mores noodles? I haven't eaten them yet. Oh, by the way, we did have s'mores 2 different nights over the fire. Blue said, dog doing great. Wife won a lawsuit and we got the money on Monday getting goodies from guitar and EDC. Oh, snap. Nothing like a good lawsuit to cheer you up in the morning. All right, before I forget, Ron Meg said, let's talk about fixed blades, BB. Oh, yeah, dude. I carried this one from BPS Knives. I really do. I like this style of whatever you call it, hingy deal. I like this style because it's very free moving and it's not grabby. It doesn't push against me when I sit down. It's very free. It can move whichever direction. When you get in the truck, you just go like this. You don't have to take it off your belt. I like this style of carry for carrying a knife like this. And yeah, Mrs. B's dad, he was impressed. I mean, it did not take much work at all. And this thing was just chopping right through. And of course, I haven't cleaned it yet. But it was chopping. Did some really good chopping. Just a mild amount of bushwhacking. This is a BPS knife. I need to clean that blade. Dwayne K said, have you seen the new Cold Steel FM1 Atlas Lock and Titanium S35VN? I really like it. I have not. I definitely have not. Joe Casper said, USA. I just got the Wii OAO knife. Ron Dobbins got the OAO. That's Safe Queen material. The OAO by Wii, otherwise known as the one and only, the OAO. That's a knife that I just gawk at. It's just the craftsmanship and beauty of that knife is, it's just something you got to stare at. And what do we have here? Mr. Ryan Brockman with the $5 hair super chat. He said, think a team up between Wii Knives and Milwaukee doing a Wii version of a Milwaukee backflip. Think a team up between Wii Knives and Milwaukee doing a Wii version of a Milwaukee backflip. Okay, all right, I can see it. Is that called a dingleberry sheath? Thule? You know, I could go for calling it the dingleberry sheath. Yeah, for sure. I like this style. When I go fishing, I always have my fillet knife, and my fillet knife, I have this style of sheath, and it doesn't get in your way. It can move. It's free to move around, and it's not binding. I really like it. Brian F said, nice knife, Beez, but the ferro rod needs to be pretty. You know, I wonder if I could stretch this out big enough to put your ferro rod in there. Your ferro rod's a little bigger. You know what? I think it's going to fit. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. It's leather. It'll stretch, I think. I wonder if I could do it upside down. I don't think I'd want to do that. I don't know if I can get that ferro rod in there, dude. Yeah, I can. It'll keep it from falling out. I mean, that'll work. There you go. There's Brian F's ferrule rod. it's a little large. I think for this one, I would need the ferrule rod that has a smaller handle on it. By the way, best ferrule rods anywhere you can get from Roundtable EDC. Brian F, who's in the chat, he makes these. And if you go to and check out his Brian, if you wouldn't mind doing a selfless plug to your Instagram or to Roundtable EDC. By the way, I have a 10% discount code. Most of the a lot of YouTubers have a 10% discount code. Mine's Beez10. Get 10% off at Roundtable. But Brian F makes some really cool ferrule rods, and he makes some of them have a larger handle like this, and then some of them have a more slender and more flat handle, which would probably be more conducive to this particular sheet. Kevin Santer, welcome to Scout Beez with a super chat. Dwayne K said, boy, that has a big knob on it. Yeah, it does. Easy to grab a hold of. Let's Play with Knives said, Alice just ordered mine, got an additional 25 off with code 238, regularly $3.99. Boy, that has a big knot. Am I just reading the same thing over again? Rob Dobbin said, Beez, don't you have the Wee Atter knife? Yes, that is a very cool knife. Terry said, can't beat a dangling sheath. BK said, Beez, is that the one they made with DBK? What is DBK? I'm bad with acronyms, especially when I'm on the live stream. I can't think that thunkness. Alicord said Midway USA has the 8010 light for $45. $45. A dangler sheath, dangleberry, dangler. Brian F said nice knife, Beez, but oh yeah, okay, all right, so I'm caught up. Dutch bushcraft knives. Oh, okay, now I get it. Brian F said, yeah, I need a different handle style to go with that. Yeah, probably one of the flatter ones like I saw that you posted today on the Insta of the grams. Let me see. Joe Kasperick said, I've got the Wee Snick and love it. Rob Dobbin said, I was thinking of getting that knife. How is it? I'll go get it here in just a minute. The Wee Adder it's fancy, dude. It's a fancy knife. It's gorgeous. I'll show it to you here in just a minute. First, I'm gonna show you something. Kevin Santer. Michael Threkheld said it's out of stock. Figures. Craig Vincent said that knob will provide the kindling in a pinch. Brian F said, yeah, I need a different handle style to go with that. Michael said it's out of stock. Ron Meg said, I can't wait to get that Seeker 4 light. I'm going to light up the raccoons and skunks I feed on full power first day to ride. Oh, dude, I can't wait till you get it too. I'm excited. That will be, dude, I love thinking about when people get to open up the package and get some really cool stuff, some nice flashlight. Like a lot of our giveaways, you get a light and, the swag pack and a knife. You get a knife and a flashlight. I mean, that right there, that's the coolest stuff ever, especially when you don't have to pay for it. That makes it even that much better. You know what I'm saying? Cody said, just got the Civivi Nugs. It's nice for the price. Let me share a screen with y'all. Oh, let's see. Blade Binge. We got to go to Blade Binge, baby. This, in case you don't know, we have new people in here every live stream. This is where you go to buy and sell knives on the secondary market. This is the marketplace. You can buy, sell, rate, repeat. There's the marketplace. There's also Blade Binge Shop. Blade Binge Shop is where you go to buy new everyday carry gear and knives and things like that. And I have 10% off there. If you go look in the description of all my videos, you'll see there are just discount code after discount code after discount code after discount code. And mine is usually Beez10. And that's what it is at Blade Binge Shop. Here on Blade Binge Marketplace, however, this is where you can go make an appointment, make an account, and then take pictures of your knives and put pictures of your knives on here, and then people will buy them. And then you post your pictures, people see them on the website, on this website, Blade Binge. They buy them. Blade Binge sends you the postage. You mail it out to the person that bought it. It's that easy. And Blade Binge gets a small percentage for selling the knife for you, because that's what happens. A dog one said, my Beez prize was a 2 coffee night package unveiling. Fire. Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. I watched Iowa AK. I watched your unboxing of your win. That was very cool. That was really neat to see an unboxing. That I felt honored. Ryan said, if I was to make that version, it would be Nitro V with a button lock and thumb stud and backflip on a G10 with a small bit on the opposite end that takes bits for screwdrivers. Did I go anywhere? Okay, so let's go right here. Let me make this a little bit, let me downsize it just a little bit, see if that makes any difference. All right, so I'm going to hit the shop marketplace. Let's see what's on the marketplace. Look at that, starting right off, a Devo Growler version 2. There's another Devo Growler. So this JMP 71, whoever this is, they have a couple Devos for sale. There's a Devo Growler and a Devo Growler version 2. There's a Kunwu Pulsar. And you can go up here in Blade Binge, when you go to Blade Binge and shop, and you can put in price filters and things like that. Price range, condition, listing type, the lock type, deployment method, handle method, blade length. So you can go in here to blade length, say, I want a big knife. I want a 3.5 to 4 incher, right? You can click right here and hit apply. Now it's going to show us bigger knives. Look at, there you go. A Cold Steel 8010 for 110 bucks. That is a beast of a knife. If you want a beast of a knife, you can use this to chop down saplings. No problem. That is a beast. There's a Hinderer Fire Attack, a Spyderco OG Sliz Bowie. Golly, I didn't know they cost that much. Monterey Bay Knives, a Serge Panchenko. So we have some fancy. Now, these are Caliber by Golden Design. Golden Design Works. That's a very nice knife. Emerson Knives. What's that? A Hogue EX. So these are all 3.5-inch knives. So you can narrow it down. So we're seeing some more expensive, right? So let's go to price range and go, okay, we want a 3.5 to 4-inch knife, but let's do 75 to 150. Let's do that price range. So that's going to narrow it down. There's a mini tagged out, a Devo Growler. We've still got the Growler in there, Kershaw Blur, Kubi Barracuda. Michael Warren said that Bowie is overpriced. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And if you put something for sale on this website and it's overpriced, it's not going to sell. So you'll probably have to lower the price. You know, this is the secondary market, and people do a really good job of describing how much they've used it, or if they only got it out and took pictures, or only carried it a couple times, things like that. There's a Kunwu Big Tao, TAO, a Tao M390, first production. Kizer Sheepdog, 115. There's Kizer, I mean, every brand, every shape and size knife. Spyderco Manix 2, 120. Okay. That's a good price for a Spyderco Manix 2. Does not include box. That's no big deal. A BeezBlades Fang, Quartermaster. Chris Reeve, large Sabenza 31 for $500. Like new, including box, all included accessories, wrench, cloth, grease, etc. The classic plain titanium handle Sabenza. Never cut, original edge, $500. Oh, there you go. There's a Romet Kingfisher for $215. That's a sweet looking knife. Final price drop. White Mountain Knives exclusive mini nightshade for $100. So there you go. There's our first look of the evening. Oh, there's a Kizer Big Lighter XL. Ooh, that's a big one. Like new, original with original box, 75 bucks. So that's Blade Binge. We'll come back to them like we always do. We always go to Blade Binge a couple times. And here's some of the knives that I have on the table. This one right here is very interesting. This one reminds me of a knife that was put out by CJRB. Why do the lights seem extra bright tonight? I don't know. Maybe it's just my eyeballs. Let's see. Whoop. Look at that bad boy. This thing has a major flipper on it. Or, yeah. Thomas McDonald said Master Bowsmith, Spyderco Sage 5, Rex 121. Iowa AK said my tagged out. Michael Warren said looks like the CJRB boa. Yeah, it does. Laid Off Pete said that Clio, that's on my need to get list for sure. What a little cutie. Oh yeah, this one right here, the Artisan Clio. This is a cool knife. It reminds me a lot of the we call it the CJRB. Oh, it slipped my mind. What is this? This looks like a fancy version of a knife that came out like 3-4 years ago by CJRB. What is it called? It just slipped my brain. It is a very cool small little knife. No, not the Echo. They did the small and then the CJRB something large. I cannot think of it. No. Came out like 3-4 years ago. I have one over there. It has some brass down here. I think. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Why can't I think of it? Look at the profile. What does that profile remind you of? The Pilar. Yes. Gosh, I could not think of that. Nick said, "Is that an Ultim Yorkie?" Yes, that is an Ultim Yorkie, and I like that Yorkie. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of a fancy Pilar. Protec Runt said, "Lefty knife guy." Yeah, this is a cool little knife. And oh my gosh, so the Wizard series that came out, we talked about it a little bit last week. P.I. El Navarro. This one right here, I now am in possession of the one that the entire body, both sides, is Timascus. They sent me the full Timascus version. I have not unboxed it yet, but look at that. How is that for some beauty right there? That's some pocket candy if I ever saw it. Matthew Hebert said, just picked up a Civivi Clavi, a Simcut Jubal, both in purple. Tiny twinsies. Dude, the Civivi Clavi is one of my favorite specialty knives. Matter of fact, I always put it back in the same place. And watch, it won't be here. It'll be upstairs. Where's my... Now, see? It's not here because I went to grab it. What the heck? That means it's upstairs. I use my Clavi all the time. And then when I put knives away, the Clavi goes back to the same spot. So that means it's upstairs on the table. Literally. Because it's not in its normal spot. I like the Civivi Clavi. It's a very slender little knife. Dog One said, is that a Caval large of a small model on there? This is the Caval Mantis. And it's a lot like the Caval Cage, which, did I already put it up? The Caval Cage I have over there in the case, but it's very, very similar to the Caval Cage. This is the Caval Mantis. And with the awesome wood scales. Ron Dobbin said, Beez, was that the Wizard knife? Yes, this is the Artisan Cutlery Sage, one of the Wizard series, the Caval Cage. And they have different names in the Wizard series, just from whatever their configuration is. This one's the Cage, or no, Mage, M-A-G-E, Mage. Bluetooth Blade said, does Bogey ever run off with your knives? No, he does not. Usually, they're usually not anywhere where he can reach them. Alicord said, also check out my Instagram for team sport themed paracord bracelets and lanyards. Yes, Alicord Paracord will make you anything out of paracord. And I mean, she can make sheaths, you name it, dog leashes, collars, any kind of EDC gear, monkey fists, all that stuff. But this is the Mage from the Wizard series, Artisan Cutlery. Let's see. If you are curious and you want to see the different versions of this knife, I just posted a link right there on your screen, on your chat screen, where you can see there's different versions. You can get one like this. You can get one where the entire handle is Timascus. And by the way, this is a reversible Timascus clip. See this filler tab over here? Look at that. That dude, you unscrew from the inside, and you can put that pocket clip on there. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Rebel Rouser said, I really like the Artisan Cutlery R3V3 1 in Magna Cut. I can't even remember what that is. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Dog One said, I like the Beekeeper. D. Cleveland said, anyone else feel like the knife game will blow up due to a cheaper knives moving closer to slightly premium products? I don't know. You know, I know everyone was going nuts about a bug out, a possible bug out killer from Walmart, but I'm also hearing that it has blade play and the inside wears out rather quickly from Outpost 76. You can go watch Outpost 76 was talking about that knife, and it sounds to me like it's not going to be that durable. That's just my first impressions from the little bit I've heard about it. Bluetooth Blade said, very nice, Beez. Is that yours now? Yes. Christopher Wheeling said, can't wait for it. Sure is a beauty. Sugar Weasel Dad said, Greg, it sure is. It should be here sometime next week. Let's see what else we have down here on the table. What else we have on the table action? We have this bad boy, which is the latest version of the Kizer Cormorant. A little bit of bubblegum color. And then here is the Yorkie. I didn't get to show the new Kizers on the live stream because we were camping. And I couldn't very well bring that many knives with me. This is what the Yorkie looks like. It has really good texture. Here's a little bit of texture vision for you. Let's see. I'm turning up the wrong light. What I need to do is turn that one up so you guys can see a little better. There you go. There you go, little fella. What I need to do is get my little i3T out here. Gosh, these things are so bright. It's almost too bright. There you go. There you go, little fella. This is the Kizer Yorkie. Artisan has done some great work lately, Sugar Weasel Dad said. You know, the Yorkie is one of those ones that anyone can use. It's not a hard use knife. For me personally, with my large width hands, that pocket clip digs into my hand and is a hot spot for me. I turned up the light too bright. It's all right. We got a remote control. We have a remote control. Watch your grammar. See that pocket clip? It gets me right in the feels. Where it lands in my hand, this is going to be a very light use knife for me, because if I do any pushing for any length of time, that pocket clip is not a warm spot for me. It is a hot spot because it sticks out so far. And if you have a medium width hand, it's going to be probably pretty good. It may miss your hand. Small hands, this is going to be a fantastic knife. Very snappy. Oh my goodness, it's very snappy. It's a good knife. It's a Ray Laconico. It would actually be a good one to put in a slip and take the clip off, or take the take the pocket clip off. Just because, you see, if I'm pushing at all, if I'm pushing down, see the pocket clip right here where it's hitting. See the mark that it's making, and I'm not even squishing that hard. So here is another one. This is the newest version of the Drop Bear. It's a more budget oriented. It's just a little bit lower priced. This is a Drop Bear. The Drop Bear in the it's the textured what is it? The G10 carbon fiber combo. G10 carbon fiber combo. But it has a nice feel to it. It has a really nice hand feel. Can't figure out why my light's acting janky. It's one thing or another. A little bit of oh, I know what I can do. I can change. I forgot I have settings. Image. Let's go to compensation and move up one. Now let's see what happens. That's a little better. I forgot. You don't have to adjust the light. You can adjust the camera. Like the camera action. But you can't go wrong. I mean, how many people in here don't like the drop bear? You just don't like it for some weird reason. I'm curious. I don't know how you couldn't just like it as a nice general all-purpose carry. It's such a good one. Robotech 2 said, you got a link to that big dog. Which one are you talking about? I'm telling you what, if you want to go check out these new Kizer knives that I'm showing you, I have a link right here. It's in the chat right now. Tim Titus does not like it. Robert Vance, what's up, man? Dwayne K said, drop bear is one of my favorites. Been a while, Beez, looking slimmer. Thanks, Melvin. Appreciate it, man. Lefty Knife Guy said, it's always something. If it isn't one thing, it's another. Yeah, tell me about it. Isn't that a required, isn't it a requirement when you're an adult to always say, if it's not one thing, it's another? While we're at it, what are sayings that almost all adults say? What are common sayings that we don't even realize that almost everyone says? Matt Young just bought a drop bear today. How about that? Rebel Rouser has 4. Fluffy Delgato, he said, the drop bear is good, but I like the Escort better. If you have bigger hands and you like the drop bear, but you want something for bigger hands, get the Escort. The Kizer Escort is basically a large drop bear. That's basically what it is. Kizer Escort. Do I have it down here? Let's see. I think I have a couple versions of it. Yeah, so if you like the drop bear, but you have bigger hands or you want a little bit bigger knife, there's a couple different versions of the Kizer Escort. Here's one in aluminium, and then the very nice, very nice micarta. You know, Kizer has some good micarta. And this one also does have a reversible clip and a lanyard hole. So if you want to put a lanyard in that lanyard hole, Alice, aka Alicord Paracord, she'll hook you up. Look at that, 154 CM blade steel. And what blade steel does this one have? I have the feeling this one might be a different blade steel. I can't remember. Let's see what we got here. This one is 20 CV blade steel. So you could go fancy with it, and you could go fancy with the drop bear too. You can get, I don't know how many different steels you can get in the drop bear. This latest one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Experience Precision coming in hot with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Experience. Much love, my friend. Thank you for the $5. Experience said, honey, is a flowing. You got that right. Todd Carr said, definitely prefer the Escort increase in size over the drop bear. Just depends on your hand size. Where did I just set that knife? I'm almost positive this is going to be Nitro V. Yep. So this one's a Nitro V. So it drops the price down a little bit. So if you can't afford, you know, like the S35VN, they've got an LMAX version. I mean, you can, most folks, let's just put this out there. We're knife nuts, and one of the things that we get fancy steels for is just because we know we have it, right? Because that's part of collecting things. That's part of the whole deal. Not a lot of knife collectors use their knives to the potential or actually to testing, unless they're testing for fun, right? So now as a knife reviewer, I do intentionally extra things. I'll sharpen knives extra times and things like that. And from sharpening multiple knives and stuff, I am gaining more knowledge on blade steels and how well they sharpen. I can tell if it's got a good heat treat, because it will sharpen so much crisper, and the burr will break off a lot crisper. So there's definitely things that you get from experience. Matt Young said 154 CM is standard, I think. That's usually the standard steel for Kizer, and they have good 154 CM. Nebsig said, on a fancy steel quest to get one of each type interested in. Yeah, and yes, see, That's what I'm talking about. That is knife collection stuff right there. I still have a lot of steels that I don't have yet that I want to in my collection, right? You know what time it is? Yeah. So I remember early on in my collection, I couldn't wait to have my first micarta knife. And I got my first knife with micarta, and I was so excited, and I fell in love with micarta. And then I wanted my first titanium handle, and I got my first titanium handle, and it was so excited. And then each steel that I go through, you know, there's still, oh, okay, listen. Who in here besides me wants the new Kizer Sage, not Kizer, Spyderco Sage 5, just because of the new Rex 1, what is it, Rex 121? Oh my gosh. I want some of it just because I want to have that steel and I want to sharpen it. Literally. Matt Young said, my micarta is just warm and cozy. Yeah, dude, look. There you go. I love the micarta on Kizer knives. It just feels so good. Warm and cozy is a good way to describe it. Laid Off Pete said, honestly, I think the O-Knife Roboto 4 is a good drop bear replacement. Dude, the Roboto 4 is a fantastic knife. All right, it is time for a quick ASMR, a BeezBlades ASMR with a cherry Coca-Cola Zero, my favorite Coca-Cola, my favorite soda. This live stream is not sponsored by Coca-Cola. However, someday, you never know. Time for a little refill. Let's see, where's my microphone? Brian F said, Beez, you were just in Michigan. It's pop. Oh, I know it's pop. Soda is when I'm being proper, but it's definitely pop. I call pop pop. I don't know what part of the world you are all in, but some people call it soda. I call it soda when I'm referring to it as a product. As soda for me is a general giant term, whereas I call it pop. Garrett said, Beez, your mic went off. You will have to do it again. I don't think so. I saw it. I have an indicator. I have a little indicator that shows. Don't you be trying that. Dwayne K said, with the Rex 121, you would have to be careful with what you do with it. Could be chippy. Oh, yeah. What is the HRC on that Rex 121? Somebody said, Ron Meg said, we call it fizzy drink in Canada. Oh, that was something in northern Michigan. At restaurants, they don't serve Coca-Cola products. And I was a little, but there was a northern, it's a company that makes root beer, and the root beer was outstanding. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, it may be better than A&W. Ooh, it's fighting words. But there's a soda company, Northern something soda company, it was called. And I had some of their orange creamsicle soda pop. Wow. That place makes some good stuff. So I saw somebody said that you can't, I don't see where it went. Impossible to sharpen Rex 21. Oh no, you could sharpen any steel with diamonds, with diamond plates. Absolutely. It might take a little bit longer, but my Atoma 140 will have no problem putting a new edge on Rex 121. I'm just looking forward to doing it. One of these days, I really do want that knife just because of the steel. I can't remember what color it was. It's the new Sage 5. Tim Titus said, that's my wife's drink. Matt Young said, now he has to pee. Ryan Brockman said, I do collect knives, but to be honest, my knives I collect stay home. My EDC is the newer that doesn't rust. Ryan Brockman coming in hot with a $2 hair super chat. He said, let's see your favorite vintage knife. Dude, I don't really have vintage knives. You know, I have a Case XX, but I don't have many old knives. Most of my knives that I grew up with are like Gerbers and cheap knives that were in bubble packs, like at Kmart type knives and stuff like that, that just are beat all to heck. They're out on the workbench or in the tool chest, you know, like I have no use for them anymore unless I'm scraping rust off of something. Jason Shive said, I just sharpened my Golden Design Works Nugget, Civivi X1, and Vosteed Thornton on TS Prof tonight. They are lasers now. Oh, dude, there's nothing more satisfying than putting a nice laser edge on your knife. Terry T-Rex said, Cherry Coke Zero. I must try that. Terry, dude, where you been, man? Cherry Coke Zero. Dude, that's where it's at right there, man. I'm just telling you right now. That's the stuff. I've been hooked on that for the longest while. Rickert said, so I don't do any good with telling you that I have a rebladed AD15 with Rex 121. What? Really? Wow. How about that? B.A. Foley said, my entire collection is vintage. If people would like to message. Joe Kasprick said, have to get some sleep. 4 a.m. comes quick. Night all. Have a good night, Joe. It's not a BeezBlades live at the Hive without Joe Kasprick. I'm glad you were here, man. Laid Off Pete said, K390 holds a wicked edge too. Doesn't get glassy after a few cuts. Stays toothy. Yes. And I tell you, I don't know why. It's still one of my faves. I don't know if it's because when I finally got it or what it is, but there's something I really like about S35VN. I have no reason for saying that it's the best steel or anything like that, but I really like the toothy edge that it gets. It has that nice grabby edge to it. Wait, this one has a nice grabby edge. Did I put a new edge on this one? Bluetooth Blade said, anyone selling titanium scales for the Sage 5 Rex 121 in G10? What's up, Ken Faulkner? Rebel Rouser said, Crewwear will take a wicked laser edge. I like a very toothy edge. I like one that you don't want to run your finger across. Like you can get some steels and they're very, very, very sharp, but you can run your finger across the edge and you don't fear it going into your skin. I'm not talking about putting pressure. I'm talking about just like if my finger were down here going like this. Why are we not focusing? Let's do this. But if you run your finger on a freshly sharpened edge like this and just lightly go across, it's like, you know, the knife is very sharp, but you don't fear that it's just going to slice in because it doesn't have teeth, yet it's extremely sharp. I just really like a toothy edge where it scares me to even attempt that. There's something about the respect for a knife that's that sharp and going to slice in, right? Barbie Chambers said, hey, everyone, just got home. Hope everyone's doing great on this Friday evening. What's up, Barbie? Voo fam's in the Hive. Beez, he said, Beez, I'm home, darling. Voo, I thought you would never get here. I'm so glad you're here. It always makes my night. And for some reason, whenever you show up, it always makes me think Taco Bell. Is it because you were on that Taco Bell kick for a long time? Lonnie said, Mixer Escort, question mark. I did buy a souvenir hat while I was in Michigan for Sleeping Bear Dunes. If a bear poops in the wood, does anyone smell it? I mean, it almost kind of looks like he's taking a dumpski. Just a little bit. Maybe just a little. Matthew Hebert said, I just found an old Winger Swiss Army knife I lost many years ago. Was cleaning out the basement and it fell of an old frame backpack. I haven't used for about 20 years. Happy day. Dude, that's exciting. That's very cool. The man, the myth, the legend, Kid Faulkner. Ryan Brockman said, channel based on new, a very responsive and avoids conflict. Channel based on new, a very responsive and avoids conflict. Not sure what that means. Dwayne K said, Woods Walker, I use diamond stones for all my sharpening, so D2 isn't hard at all. I like D2 steel. I have no issues with D2. David Tooley said, Beez, your bear could be dragging his bottom. Yeah, that's what I said when we were driving. I said, you know how a dog scoots when its butt itches? This bear looks like he's scooting, like he's got the butt itch. That's what he looks like. He looks like he's doing a scoot. And he's kind of evil because, let's get the focus going here. He has a red eye. So he looks like he's kind of like a, what are we focusing on here? It looks like he has a red eye, like maybe he's a he's a zombie bear. Maybe that's what's going on. Crow's Blade and Woodwork said, I love sharpening G2. Yeah, D2. You know, a D2 that I enjoy sharpening is Kubi. There's a few Kubi knives in D2 that, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, does it sharpen. Very sharp. James Angel said, what are your thoughts of a titanium knife with D2 steel? I think it's totally fine as long as it's appropriately priced for the steel. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's as long as it's priced right. You know, you're going to pay for the titanium, but titanium, you should be paying that much. Usually, the high price thing, usually what you're paying for is the blade steel, and then secondarily would be your material, your handle material. Woods Walker said, spelt with a K, Beez, Kubi. Oh, what was I going to show you all? What was I going to show you? I'm trying to remember. Oh, sticks of the fiddle variety. Oh, okay. I know what I was going to do. So I'm going to do a quick pocket check for me. And then after that, I'm going to do a slow pocket check for you guys to see what knives you've been carrying. And if you're just getting in here and you're getting here a little late, we are going to be talking. We'll show these again. These are knives that have been on the channel in the last week or so. Oh, here's the newest version of the Rebel by Artisan Cutlery. This is a good one. I really like the Rebel. I'm telling you. I like it. Dwayne K said, Tucson has some titanium knives in D2. Laid Off Pete said, Beez, I have a good topic of opinion and debate. Which company makes the best micarta? Grippy but soft. Feel the texture, etc. I don't know. I think Kizer's right up there at the top for making some of the fluffiest, nice feeling, comfy micarta. Sugar Weasel Dad was carrying the Kizer bracket. Oh, yeah. Let me see. I already forgot what I was doing. Okay. By Menon. So the first thing that I was carrying today was the Devo Tall Boy. So I had the old Tall Boy in the pocket. Fantastic knife. And then in another pocket, we have, oh, yeah, here's the new Miguron. This is, you talk about a budget banger right here. Miguron hit the nail on the head. This is a good one. I like this one. This is the Gality. The Miguron Knives Gality. And I just put a link in the chat if you want to go check out the Gality. Look at this thing. I think they cost right around $50. Yeah, I used this one. I've been using this one too. I pretty much use 90% of my knives. Some of them I don't use as much because they are just beautiful and I like to look at them. But you know, when you get a $50 knife like this, it has very nice, I mean, impressive micarta. Oh, by the way, there's also putting this in the chat. I just put this in the chat. There's also black micarta. Here's a look. Here's a look at this micarta. Matter of fact, let me grab an O light. Where's a good O light? Oh, here's a pretty one. I don't think this will be too bright. This is a pretty color blue. Look at that. Talk about some royal blue. That is some royal blue right there. I'll tell you what, boys. Here's a look. Here's an up close look at this micarta. That's from Miguron. Very well done. Very well done micarta by Miguron. See how it has a little bit of fluff to it? Would you look at it? Just look at it. NFK20 said, Paul B, that's good to hear, brother. I'm doing all right. So, yeah, for a good budget knife, good action, drop shutty. I did a video of this one sometime in the last 7 days. Has good jimping on the flipper. VooFam said, Miguron's budget has so much value. Agreed. Ryan Brockman coming in hot with the $5 here super chat. He said, I was saying you are great and show new products and try to avoid conflict with old and new knives. Yeah, I don't know that I don't try to show conflict, but I have no problem showing old knives. I just don't have any. Thank you very much, Mr. Brockman, for the $5 hairs. Wicked Dream Design said 79 HRC. Oh my gosh, what is 79 HRC? That sounds brittle. Laid Off Pete said the Miguron Mallory looks pretty sweet. Oh, I have the Mallory in for a review. I came back from vacation and the entire table in our hallway that my son had been collecting packages. I had a lot of unpackaging and dating and putting things in the queue to do. Let's just say that there's no shortage of new knives coming out this fall and coming up in the next few weeks that I have to do overviews on. VooFam said, may we see the vein in budget form? We may see the vein. Oh, so Vu is saying we may see the vein. I think the vein here. This is the knife that VooFam designed, the one they're talking about. He's saying that we may get this bad boy in the budget variety, which is very nice. Very, very nice. This is a fantastic knife. Very nice blade. I like it. The blade kind of has like a chunkiness look to it. It's not chunky, but it kind of has that, it has that manly look to it. With a little bit of harpoon action, a little bit of landing pad for the old thumbski. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Nebsig said, Devo Tallboy, there's likely a drop next year, maybe spring or summer. Unknown now to any but Devo. Yeah. Kevin from Lefty EDC, who is one of the owners of Devo Knives, him and Colin Mason Pierre, I think they were totally surprised just how popular the Tallboy was. And, they have so many things going on. It will definitely be, I would say, well into 2025 before more Tallboys come out. I would be my guess. And NFK20 said, it don't matter how fast you run or how fast you walk. It's Friday the 13th, you all. Do-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Yeah, it's more like yank, yank, yank. That's what he was doing. I was thinking of the song, and that's what you were doing. Knives Are Life said, Save the Lock is dropping some tall boys. Dog One, this is the Miguron vein. This was designed by VooFam, who's in here. The one and only beezblades VooFam. These, as far as I know, are sold out unless you can get one on Blade Binge. I think I have two different colors going here. It's hard to tell. Ken Fogner's been a member for 32 months with a super chat. Ken, 32 freaking months, dude. Can you believe that? He said 32 months on Friday the 13th. Oh, yeah. Terry T-Rex said, that's Halloween, Beez. Christopher Willing said, they better get cracking on the Tall Boy restack. Daddy needs the 80s camo carbon. Neb Sig said, you might get on their list for second chance at purple, but they had all sold as of none today. Yeah, they said, cha 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 cha. You guys are so much fun. I swear. You just don't know. This is just so much fun when people make comments and you put on into words what you're thinking, and it just, you know, it just rings a bell. It makes so much sense. Cha cha. Jason Shive said, I have a Miguron Keurig 2, but had to sell it. Dog 1 said, Vu, home run, and Ed, that home run, that touchdown. Is that what you're saying? James Gibson said, definitely won't win tonight on the 13th. Ooh, you never know. Vu Fam said, the internet went out, jumped on my phone, restart computer. You better, dude, Vu Fam, what you got to do is do like me and go get you 100-foot Ethernet cable and plug that into your computer. That's it. You know, it only took me what 3.5 years to do that. Top Dog coming in hot with a 35-month super chat. He said Friday the 13th live, no fear. Top Dog, dude, 12 times 3 is 36. That means you're getting ready to cross the 3-year membership mark. Holy cow. I've got to make a different crazy 3-year emoji. That is nuts. That is crazy. And Hate Nate 704 became a YouTube member. Swing. Welcome new Scout Bees. Hate Nate with a super chat. Everybody show some love for all these folks. And Ken Faulkner with a 20. Doll hair super chat. He said a doll hair. Oh my gosh. No, that's not 20. That's 32 doll hairs. Whoa. Dude, Ken Faulkner. He said a doll hair for each month. This is getting expensive. Dude, Ken, I can't wait till you've been here like 100 years, man. That'll be awesome. I'm like, thanks, Ken. Appreciate it. Dude, you never know. They might find oh, I was trying to figure out why there was a hair in front of my face. It's one of those. Am I shedding? Look at that. Look at all those channel emojis. All you channel members, like, you could just light up the sky with all the cool emojis. And the AmeriHair emoji, I was proud of making that one. That I was really proud of myself. I was like, wait a minute. I can finally do this. I know I can do this. I would like to do a lot more fun type stuff, you know, channel related, but not until I retire. Once I retire, oh my gosh, we're gonna have a Discord. We're gonna have all kinds of craziness. I'll be putting out on all the platforms. I just don't have the time available. But boy, I'd sure like to. I could do this channel 90 hours a week, no problem. No problem. I would start a second YouTube channel. I enjoy YouTube a lot. I just enjoy delving in and doing all of this. Let me just give you guys an idea. All right. So let me show you. I forgot this is something I've never been able to do because I didn't have a webcam, but I can like show you things. Here's a picture of the table in front of me right now. Like, you know, this is what's laying out in front of me at the moment. You can see right there is Mad Yako's stickers. We're going to put his sticker in giveaways. But that's, you know, just, and then take another picture of what we got over here. This is cool being able to well, is my camera locked up? What's going on? They break my phone. I have a stack of giveaway stuff. Let me see. That has an address on it. That's okay for people to see. But like, you know, this is over to the left of me. I have a couple knife cases. I love it. I just love being surrounded in EDC gear. It's really cool. Experience Precision said, want to sell me that pink and black Kizer? No, I don't right now. Thank you very much, Ken. $32, dude. That's big time. I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you. Ken Faulkner is one of the pillars of the BeezBlades channel. I'm just telling you right now. Dog One said, Mr. Beez, what's your day job? I don't talk about my day job. I keep them completely separate. I have been at my day job for 31 years, so I'll be retiring here in about 4 years, unless my day job gets easier and I want to stay longer. You never know. You never can tell what the future will hold. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nate said, I don't think you have enough knives. Oh, I definitely don't have enough knives. That's a desk you don't want to fall asleep on. Yeah, well, this desk was clear before I came back from vacation. I mean, it will do this, and then I put them all away, and then it does this again, and then I put them all away. And it's just kind of a cycle that I go through, you know. I had a bunch of knives that I took on the trip with me, and I got them out and I set them here, and then I put them in their appropriate spots. Like, you know, this one's laying here. This is one of my everyday carries right here, the Wee Equibic. It's one of my favorite Wee knives. This is my everyday carry Wee knife. The way it fits my hand, how comfortable it is, how good it feels. I like the blade. That's one of the things about it is just, it's almost like they took a mold of my hand and they rounded off every corner so perfectly. And I just like the blade shape. I like the flipper. I like the sound of it. I like the way it cuts. I like, I've put a couple, 2 or 3 edges on it, just because, you know, you're usually the second or third edge you put on a knife is like really, like, the factory edge is okay. The first time you sharpen it, it's impressive. The second time you sharpen it, it's like that much better. I don't know if it's because the edges are a little burnt maybe from being sharpened with a wheel, or maybe that's just my imagination, or it just seems like the second or third sharpening, you're like, oh my gosh, this is sharper than last time. I mean, that could be in my head too. Nebsig said, I find myself reaching for the OESER F22 more than I thought I would. I just don't like the ease of getting it in the pocket. That's something else about this knife too, that, you know, there's so many little subtle things that can make a knife just, you know, it's nice, but this right here, especially when you're, you know, you're being picky, or you're a knife connoisseur like we are, right? Is the pocket clip works very well on it. It's not too hard. It's not too soft. It's just right. It's like a Goldilocks pocket clip. So this is just one that I just really, Tri-State said he does not like this knife. So that brings into question Tri-State's taste in knives. I'm just saying. You could tell him I said that. Jason Shive said, Beez, have you seen the American Blade Works Slippy? Yes, I got to check that one out when we were at River's Edge Cutlery for their anniversary. It's a pretty neat Slippy. Bill Travis said, love the electric blue. Oh, yeah. Experienced Precision said, Tri-Stud. The Tri-Stud. Hey, Tri-State's a fellow Buckeye. I got nothing but love for Tri-State. Look at that. A little bit of fancy pivot collar action going on this bad boy too. Who would have thunk that you could everyday carry a Wee knife? Now, granted, I do have to say that it's different because the knives are sent to me. You know, I would probably have a different opinion, not opinion, but a different feel about what I carry and use in the knives that I use if I paid the money for them. But this knife, even though it's expensive, I bought one because I thought I lost this one. That's how much I like this knife. And most of you already know this story, and I'm just repeating myself. But there's new people in here every night, people that don't know. I have 2 of these. I bought another one, so I have a backup if I ever do lose this one. And this is one of my favorite colorways for fat carbon fiber. I just even though red and black are my colors, there's something about the colorway of that, like Arctic blue or whatever you want to call it. The blue and black and grays. I just really like the way you're going to like the way it looks. Laid Off Pete said, yeah, mainly in the 50 to 150 category for daily drivers. Anything higher, and I panic taking it out of the house. Yeah, for sure. James Angel said, I'm not a big fan of Tri-State's knife. I like it. It's a pretty nice knife. Metal Complex's knife is pretty nice too. Pretty nice. The Excalibur. I have a video on my phone where I was playing with it for a little bit. Ryan Brockman said, David Tooley, any chance you live in Indiana? Arctic Storm. Yes, Arctic Storm. Oh, okay. Now I remember what I was going to do. Okay, back on track. Let's see if we can do this. In a slow, orderly fashion. Let me put this back where it goes. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to keep this ferro rod on this one because it sits a little flatter. In a slow, orderly fashion. Ooh, Devo Stout. Love it. I have the Devo Stout and Arctic Storm also. In a slow, controlled, orderly fashion, please take your time. Use punctuation for my benefit. And let's do let me show you. I think I've already showed you. I already got it out. Somewhere here on the tables of my Victorinox 580. Somewhere in the mix. I've showed you some of the other knives. I have my large Sabenza 31 in one of my left pockets. Do I have anything else? I think that's it for now. All right, let's do a pocket check. Tell me what knives or gear you carried today or what you're flipping or flicking right now. And I'll try my best to get them all in. If I miss you, I didn't do it on purpose. You can always repeat yourself if I missed. MC's knife would just sit under my pillow so I can have dreams covered in DLC, said Laid Off Pete. Dog One said 11, $32 penguin, 2 mini, 3 tie, 1 button, 2 XLs. Jason Shive wants the Devo Buzz. Oh my gosh, slow down, people. Ken Faulkner said, sometimes I find myself carrying a lot of money's worth of knives if I think about it. Yeah. Garrett said, when my truck made frequent stops at your mom's house, she said, hit the like button like she did. A new sticker, Top Dog. When my truck made frequent stops at your mom's house, she said, hit the like button. Oh yeah, definitely hit the like button if you're in here. Or if you come in and leave, hit the like button. Bluetooth Blades is carrying a TRM Neutron 2 with lizard skin scales and magna cut and pocket. Flipping the two-tone Microtech Ramlock stitch with aluminum scales, one of his favorites. Craig Vincent is kind of addicted to cold steels and Spyderco's. Knives for Lives said, punctuation, I can barely spell baby steps. Laid Off Pete, he can barely spell baby steps. Laid Off Pete, let's talk how we probably have weird calluses on our thumbs from flicking too much. Oh yeah, for sure. Kevin Santers carrying the Cubic WRGT grip skins. Crow's Blades and Woodworks carried the Kizer G10 Veritas today. Ginger Fisher said, Ryan, are you around Indiana? Oh my gosh, I knew it was going to come flying in. Sonny Robinson carried the Kizer Militaw. Bill Travis with the Kershaw Oblivion. Mark Vickers with the Microtech MSI. Ed, what's up, Ed? Carrying the Migron Moriaro. Ryan is in Evansville. SBKN is carrying the QSP Pelican and Tucson TS479. Yavs has a Spyderco Polestar. Barbie is carrying an MTech Fireman. NFK20 is asking a question. Experience Precision carried a custom EDC 5th pocket today I made last summer. Very nice. Bluetooth Blade said too much to type again. Dude, seriously? He said TRM Neutron 2 with lizard sin scales and magna cut in the pocket, flipping the two-tone Microtech Ramlock stitch with the aluminum scales. One of his faves. I thought I saw that and I wondered if I had read it. I'm glad you said that. Okay. John Tagamori carried a Jaeger MV2, BK, a Civivi Vision FG, CJRB Pyrite Light, and a Ned Foss fixed blade. John the engineer carried a Pena X Series Apache. Slow, orderly fashion, y'all, so I can catch up. Wow. Nebsig, the Kizer Militao Gold DLC S45, Kizer Genie, Carbon Fiber S35, Olight Warrior Mini 2, Leatherman Free P4 daily carry. Michael Hildreth, he carried the Warrior Poet Society Nero, Laid Off Pete, Ironfly Superfly, Dark Purple G10, Black PVD Coated Blade. Michael Warren with the Katsu Z K01 and ZDP 189. Robert Vance is carrying his old friend, the Civivi Praxis. David Tooley's today carry is the Tempest Jetstream, a Spyderco Pair 3, Kizer Titanium October, but I'm sitting here flipping my Nat knife, Daywin, Spyderco Military 2, and Spy 27. Like the line breaks. Thanks. James Angel carried the Kizer Hyper today. Solier 123 carried a CJRB Shale, a CJRB Pyrite Light, a Devo Nip Light, and a Titanium Olight i5R. El Navarro carried the Walmart Civivi Cubit, very nice. James Gibson with the Giant Mouse Adelier, bout off lefty, of course. Snake Pliskin with the Kizer Groom and a Spyderco Tenacious. Chris Waraz with the Vosteed RS Chaos, a QSP Penguin XL, a Devo Nip Light. Can't forget the Aries Rockhopper. Dog One with the Real Steel Terra in Bradford 3.5 Tonto fixed. Hate Nate with QSP Penguin XL jigged black titanium from Traditional Pocket Knives. Sugar Weasel Dad carried a Kizer Brett and a Sig Piece 365 and a Streamlight Microstream today. Rolf Robertson had his trusty M-Tech, can't afford anything else, LOL. Richard Kastner with the Serpent's Run Customs Goon Concept Prickle, Carry Development Banshee Pocket Fixie with the purple and black Mexican blanket micarta scales. Fluffy Delgado with the Spyderco PM2 and S90V, a Nafslander 1 with Space Kitty scales, a Thru-Night Archer Pro V2, and a Springfield Armory 1911 A1. Jason Shive carried a Devo Nip Light in Ultim and a Bark River Bravo EDC today. Let's Play with Knives with the Off-Grid Coyote Mamba V3 Magna Cut. Jake Anderson with the Kunwu Padre, a Purple Haze Militaw, and just ordered a Kubi Supercell. Scotty H with the Cold Steel American Lawman. Lance Phillip with the SRM 255L, love it. Folding Knife Black Carbon Fiber. CRKT Pry Bar, Olight 3T EOS, and a SOG Power Pint. Ron Brockman with the Suncut G10, Mick Ranger with the Beglider XL and 154CM Micarta, Don Durr with the Squid, and let's see how far behind I am. Todd Dog with a customized QSP Penguin, a brass anodized hardware and ruby red G10, Manly Wasp and a Rovivon E30 Pro, Road Raider 38 with a Kungwu Django again and the Kizer Bulldog for fun. Matthew Hebert said, today I carried a Smoky Mountain knife for Get Buzzed Bumblebee Beglider 2 since it was Friday. Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. Ken Faulkner carried the Gungnir, the RS Chaos, the Jack Wolf Laid Back Jack, and a Essie Azula. Jim Miller with the Vosteed Thunderbird, a Finch Hatfield, a Kubi Tempest Death Double. Jim Neese is carrying a Buck 110 and a Case Trapper today. Ron Meg said, whoever's carrying a fixed blade is a real man. My nose is so stuffed up, I don't know what it is. Backcountry Dave carried the Kershaw Iridium today, flicked the Kizer Militaw and the Vosteed Raccoon top liner lock. Experienced Precision said, nice, a him. Chill with the Sheepdog XL and a Hiccup. Sean Field with the Lander 1, Lander 2, and a Towser K Copper. Bill Travis said, you'll have to learn how to talk like Micro Machine Man. Pluggernaut said, howdy bees, getting here late tonight. Happy to be here. Just unboxed 2 blades, Max Ace Mamba and Luft RWB, both with Timascus clips and pivot collars. Mikey happy. James Rainey has the Demco 8020 Slim Titanium today with his trusty Luminotop flashlight. Lumentop. Ginger Fisher said, Valhalla Lord Kizer Huntsman, MSI with goats and Cayman XL red G-Mascus scales. Milan Label, be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Chris Grosh with the new G10 Kizer Veritas. Very nice. Bluetooth Blade just grabbed a Kaimano Purple Haze. Still can't fail it. Ryan Brockman, most days, a Milwaukee backflip that he customized. John Shelton said, hey, y'all, here from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm packing my favorite Civivi Biophase. JB Underground with the Kizer Beglider 2 and a Concept Dash. Laid Off Pete said, round of applause. You all have good taste in daily carry. I agree. Charles Moy said Leatherman Arc with the leather holster. Knives are live with the T-Kells Taylor Ridge, New Breed Clydesdale, New Breed KB 323 Devo Lush. It's Bob with the Kizer Drop Bear and PEI. Raccoon Tactical, the Bear Ops Rancor 4, a Bostied Raccoon Crossbar, and an Eric's Delta. Rebel Rouser, Kizer Feist in 4V, Kizer October in 20 CV, Kizer Smolten 3V, Olight Baton 4 Green, and a Saber Mace. Nice. And Saber Mace. Richard Meyer, Civivi Sentinel Strike in red and Cobra Tech OTF F3 FS3 Trump Edition. Jim Miller with the Bluetooth blade said Bluetooth. I got one when it dropped. Let's see. Where we go? How far back do I have to go? John Shelton said, hope you had a great vacation, brother. I did have a very nice, relaxing vacation. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sugar Weasel Dad said, you all are carrying some cool stuff today. I love this part of the stream. Tell me about it. Me too. I'm imagining all these knives being laid out on a big line of tables. It's like this is right now is a complete knife show. That's what's going on at this very moment. Grim Drake carried a regular sized Kizer sheepdog and flipping the Olight Goar. Jay Corskadden's flicking the Beez giveaway Kizer Veritas and the Titanium Yojimbo. I love hearing that. Laid off Pete. He said, I picked up that Penguin Plus Jig Titanium black on black. Love it. Great knife. Super happy with it. Kevin Santer's talking. Mick Ranger's talking. Mick Ranger said, got the raccoon in black and orange studs. Garrett said, right now, a teaspoon to make my second morning coffee. Good morning. Happy Saturday morning to you, Gareth. Our representative from South Africa. Bill Travis said, I love my squid. Brad Ray said, Beez, a Sage 5 Rex 121. You would. Spyderco Mule Rex 76, a Spyderco Urban and Damasteel, a Leatherman Wave Plus, and the Mini Mariner around the neck. Brad already has the Sage 5, and all I did was just put it in my cart. Craig Vinson said, today's carry at 8010 and gauge 3.5, Black Talon 2, XL Voyager, Tonto, Carve, Demco 80 20.5 Titanium, Manix 2 Lightweight, Kizer Cormorant, QSP Hedgehog, Ned Foss Cougar, Fred Perrin Ladug as a Ladeg as a necker. Nice carry. Ryan Brockman said, I work as a gravedigger and constantly need a knife and a screwdriver, so I customized a backflip to my needs, but it falls short of the real need. Leo said, the squid is a good one. Agreed. Daddy B. Trippin carried the Vosteed Acorn. Treadhead just ordered an 80s camo concept Fenrir. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. BFV Gunner carried the NAF Lander and M390 with chroma scales, CDC old style scales. Didn't have to go out, so most of the rest of the carry stayed on the side table. JL said John Machadi, Mosquita, the Micro Machine Man. Dog One said, Finch is so cool. Great pricing. Richard said, I carried the Civivi Elementum today. Dog One said, they are watchmakers, ? Derek Poppenhagen said, hey, Beez and Hive. What's up, Derek? Matt Young carried the original G43, a Ridge Wallet, a Skeletal CX, and a Baton SR1, S1R. B.A. Foley carried a Kizer Azo Serepe Series Towser K and a Warsun flashlight and a Roxxon 3. Irish Southpaw, and Dwayne K just put up a link to my Amazon shop. If you're going to go Amazon shopping, go through one of my Amazon links first. That way I get credit for getting you there. It doesn't cost you anything. Colby Asher with the Kizer Drop Bear and LC200N, Mrs. Beez. She took mine. She carries that one all the time. Greek guy Dave is carrying the Chavez Spiced Blue Scapegoat. Sugar Weasel Dad said, dang, Craig, how many knives you carrying today? Oh, yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Dog One said, QSP makes some tastic Finch. Stinger is me next. Hate Nate said, I just now got out my Microtech Cypher 2 Warncliffe. It's very addictive. Blue Sun's rocking a Vosteed Raccoon TLL, a K-Bar TDI, a Bone Tactical NPE Ghost, not totally non-metal fixed neck knife, one of my penguins. You guys remind me about a fixed blade upstairs that I need to run and grab after I'm done here with this. Let's see. Lonnie Hutchinson with the Carbon S90V bug out tactile Maverick in titanium. Dude, the Maverick is the bomb.com. Vu Fam with a Yank Knives chevron. The chevron makes me think of what's that where they went through the wormholes? Stargate SG-1. I liked that show. I really liked that show. I like sci-fi. And especially a show like that, I could see that kind of thing being real. Earl Woods carried an Elementum 2 in P-colored today and a Kershaw Decibel. Nick Canitz is carrying the Fox Knives Original Gangster designed by Bob Terzola. Hey, how many people are there any newbies to the Hive tonight? This is maybe your first or second live stream. Do we have any newbies in here? Besides that, how many families are watching right now? This is a family-friendly show. We don't cuss. We don't talk about religion or politics. We keep it nice and clean and neutral. This is a place on Friday nights where we get to hang out. We talk about food. We haven't even talked about food yet. That's usually what we do when Mrs. Beez comes down, but she may very well be asleep. She's still catching up from vacation. You never sleep as well when you're on vacation, right? So it's very possible she might sleep through tonight, and that's totally cool. I get it. I'm not caught up on sleep either. PJ Crabtree and Thaddeus are in the Hive. See, I can picture their faces because I got to meet him at River's Edge. What's up, Thaddeus? What's up, Mr. PJ? Brad said, anyone rocking the Spyderco military with the compression lock? I have the Satin S30 and the Blurpy S110. Absolutely love them. Hate Nate said, did someone say food? Oh, me and Mrs. Beez had some really good pizza tonight. And Ramet sent me mooncakes all the way from China. Right now they are celebrating their Mid-Autumn Festival, and one of the things that they give to family and friends and business partners and things like that as gifts, I didn't know this until I looked it up. They sent me mooncakes, and they were very interesting. Very, very thick. I thought about showing you guys what the inside of a mooncake looked like and cutting one up for the live stream. If I do, I might have to get an extra Coke because they are thick. They are rich. I took a bite and I was like, I need milk. It's like, whew, you talk about dense. Like some people I know, mooncakes are dense. PJ Crabtree said, Beez, last Saturday while you were in Michigan, Thaddeus and I found the Worksharp Quest box number 16. Really? Dwayne K said, Kay Lee showed me a mooncake one time. Gareth said, if anyone is looking for a knife that is sold out over there and can find it here in South Africa, I got space for one more knife in a package going to the States. Oh. Renee Ramon had the Kizer gavel, new breed EDC Clydesdale, and a purple titanium Kubi Titius. Philip Greer said, second time watching your live show, but I watch all your vids. Just got the tactile Chupacabra. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. Dude, Philip, I'm so glad you're here, man. It gives me the warm and fuzzies. I'm glad you're here, dude. Hanging out. This is the hangout. This is where we get to hang out and actually converse. And I'm not talking about the shoes either. And if you haven't seen Timascus in a while, here's just a little look at some Timascus. Just in case you need a little Timascus vision. This is the new Wizard series. This is the Mage by Artisan Cutlery. And my goodness, is it ever comfy in the hand. Ooh, mamacita. KO Knives with the Spyderco Pair 3 blacked out DLC with the DLC Lynch clip. Wow. A wallet, keys, Olight i3E EOS, a Flytanium Flybar black PVD, limited edition Gerber LST in red instant instead of black. Oh my goodness, so many so many acronyms sometimes get to me. Man, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I got dust in my nose is so stuffed up. It's crazy. Richard Meyer said, love all the Timascus edition. Man, should I unbox the all Timascus version of the Wizard series? Should I do that? Like, see this Timascus? They sent me the all Timascus version. of this bad boy. Jason Shive said, I'm looking for a slip for my American Blade Works Slippy. Any suggestions? Sean Fields coming in hot. Member for 9 months with a super chat. He said 9 months, 0.75 years of great content and very enjoyable community. Thank you very much, Sean. You are what makes this a good community, dude. For real. And before I forget, just not advice, just a word from the Beez brain. Sometime this weekend or whenever, tonight, just sometime every once in a while, slow your mind down and be present where you are. If you're sitting on the front porch or the back porch, or if you're underneath a tree, or you walk outside at night, take a breath. Don't think about anything. Listen to the wind. Look straight up. Look at the stars. When's the last time you stopped and took a deep breath and just looked up at the stars? And you just had a moment of silence and said, I'm grateful to be alive. No matter what's going on in your life, right here, right now, at this moment, I'm very grateful to be alive and for what I have. And that I have food, or I have shelter, or whatever it is that you have. You can always find something to be grateful for. Always, at least once a day, find something to be grateful for and think about it for a minute. And then just be happy where you are. Like right now, I'm very happy to be present with 212 people. We're all hanging out. We're all like-minded. We're all just chilling on a Friday night together, all over the United States and across the world, all the way to South Africa and the Philippines and Australia and Canada, just all over the world. We're all in the same place, just relaxing, just chilling. That is a very cool thought. And then the second thing is, don't forget, sometime this weekend, give someone a comment or a compliment, just for something. Just give them a compliment on anything. You might very well make their day, week, or month. Might be the first compliment they've had in years. Just do it. Do something kind for someone. Okay, I'm back. Mick Ranger said, what do you guys think about CJRB Shale and Blue and Orange? Mick Ranger said, every day, Beez. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. David Tooley said, I don't get to see too many stars living a mile from O'Hare Airport. Oh, I bet not. Treadhead said, I'm trying right now, but I'm autistic and the crickets are driving me nuts. Well, I mean, my ears are always ringing, but I kind of ignore it. Robert Vance said, Beez, do you have any knives that you lost interest in? I don't know. Excuse me. If there's a knife I haven't seen in a while, I'm like, oh yeah, that one's cool. NFK20 said, I wish all 214 would subscribe, please. Would sub, please. Everybody go subscribe to NFK20. Rolf Robertson said, I do that a lot. And at 60, I'm grateful. I like hearing that. Being thankful is something that is it's priceless. The more you're thankful and you train your brain to be that way, the happier person you will be. Richard Meyer said, Beez, love your beard. Wish mine was that good. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. See what you did there? Appreciate that. KO Knife said, I sadly might be selling my Para 3. Well, if you got to sell it, people in here will help you out. Maybe you could do like a loan thing. What do you call it? Like a pawn shop. NFK20 said, one day in my life, LOL. Oh, man, I'm tired. Brad Ray said, preach, Beez. Best statement of the day. Thank you. Gareth said, I was told yesterday by my boss that he wants to send me to China to go see our laser suppliers factory as a thank you for all I do. So it would be cool to get to see Romet at the same time. That would be very cool. What's up, EDC and Lace? She said, KO, sell it and get a PM2. The P3 has a funky geometry. Lonnie Hutchinson said the new Hectare with the Carbon G10 is cool. Yeah, I videoed that one today. That one's over there on the shelf. KO Knife said, no, I'm selling to buy a Grail knife. Experienced Precision said, I'll gladly buy it. What's the specs? Oh, okay. We've got wheeling and dealing. That's something else you can do here at the Hive, is you can wheel and deal all you want. Laid Off Pete said, a Beez Discord would be a great place to sell knives or trade knives in our own community. That is true. Crow's Blade and Woodwork said, hey, Beez, what stropping emulsion do you recommend? Well, it just so happens I recommend Lacey Lace's stropping emulsion. She's in here right now, EDC and Lace. EDC and Lacey, if you want to do a shameless plug, since Lacey Lace is, well, I call her, I'm sure she doesn't mind if I call her Lacey Lace because I learned a name and then you change it to EDC and Lace. I mean, come on. But I like her stropping compound. It works just fantastic. It's nice and toothy. What's the word? It has a good aggression to it. But you can get you some of that. She'll put the link up here for you. JL said the Hectare had always needed thumb studs. The cutout was blocked by the scales for some reason. Yeah, they upgraded it. They did some subtle upgrades. I like it. I like the Hectare. I like the new Hectare better. Nebsig said, love her stropping compound. EDC and Lace said, Lacey Lace is what most people call me. LOL. Lacey, did you put up a link? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, oh, he's a puppy. He's a puppy. Oh my goodness. He's just my puppy. He's just a baby. Oh, he's just a puppy. He's just a puppy. Oh my goodness. He's just crawling into my soul because he's such a puppy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. You're such a good puppy. You are such a good puppy. Yes, you are such a good puppy. Oh, you're stretching because you want to be picked up. I know. Okay. There we go. Say hi to your people. Say hi to your beezbladers. Oh, look at him. He is maturing. He's getting his mane. Look at that mane. He is just over the last month. He has started looking more mature. He still looks like a puppy, but he's just a little bit manlier. He says, yes, I'm a manly man. So I'm such a good puppy. Say, I'm such a good puppy. Is your tail squished? Where's your tail? Let's get your tail out there. There you go, boy. He's a good puppy. Oh, he's a good puppy. He's so good. He's such a good puppy. Oh, let's not eat my nose. Oh, okay, okay. I know you love me. Okay. All right, okay. All right, let's take a deep breath. He's waiting for his mother. Lacey said, anyone needing diamond stropping emulsion, email me cutting.lace@gmail.com and I'll get you taken care of. There you go. He's such a good puppy. Kevin said, who's the bestest boy? Richard Meyer said, Bogey's face is filling out also. Yes, it is. His face is getting a little more manly. He got hair right up in there. Oh my goodness. Bluetooth Blade said, I want to pet that dog. KO Knife said, EDC and Lace, how do you feel about sharpening tungsten carbide? I might have to blow my nose now. I have not been able to breathe out of my nose for like a half hour. Who's the bestest boy? Anyone needing, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Beez is in the hive. Mrs. Beez is here.
Hi.
Well, part of her ear's here, but she's here. Backcountry Dave said, anyone have a Kubi Supercell by Tempest Knives? Were you seeping?
No, but I'm real tired.
I told him you were pretty tired. Oh, you got a St. Simon's on.
Yeah.
Oh, will you give me that sweatshirt? I was going to show him the sweatshirt that I got. BFV Gutter said, Beez, I'm confused. YouTube says member for 1 year, 1 month, 0 days, but I don't have any member features.
Let me handing you this.
Huh. Oh, I got this for $24 on vacation. I needed a zip-up hoodie, and I got me a zip-up hoodie with just something subtle on it.
Thanks,
the Great Lakes. So I got this is a souvenir of sorts, but it has the Great Lakes on the left chest. How about that? It even has Lake Michigan. So I thought it was a good deal. It's not the thinner, it's not too thick, it's just right. Zip up hoodie. I like the color, and it was $24. I was very surprised by the price. It's very soft.
I don't know if this is on or not.
I wonder why it's not.
I don't know. Hi, best friend. He's dead.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no.
Oh, there it was. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Was Lake Michigan really cold? Water, kinda. Air temperature, not really.
I'll be right back if you wouldn't mind covering for me.
Oh, okay.
It's the Mrs. Beezblades sleepy hour.
Hello. I did Liam jam my knee on Top Dog, Diggity Dog.
You jammed your knee on Top Dog?
Hi, Top Dog. No, I wham jammed my knee on my mom's dashboard. Oh, I didn't know she had the seat moved up all the way, and I went to slide in it, and I wham jammed it. Oh, it hurt so bad. Don't yawn. I'm going to try not to, but it's not going to go very well. Because, like, right now, I want to do it right now.
I was going to go up there, but I can't.
Oh, yeah.
That's what puppy eat.
Fucks for you. What is that for?
The poop bags.
It's kind of big.
Is it?
Do we have one smaller? Why can't we just put an O-ring on it?
An O-ring?
Not an O-ring. A key ring.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Anywho, I'm sorry. This is why I'm not allowed in public.
Why?
Dwayne K says you're making me yawn.
Everyone is falling asleep.
I got asked where are my glasses. Upstairs. I don't know. I can actually see right now because my eyes are kind of watery. No, I don't know if I'm going to be down long enough for those. Just saying. Oh, no. Puppy.
You got to shake your head.
Oh, he got big stretchies going on. He probably has got a piatti. Piatti, because he was sleeping hard. Oh, he's such a sleepy puppy. I don't think you're boring. I'm just sleepy. I mean, y'all know how it is when you get back from vacation and then you got to go to work for 2 days and you have to be at work at 7. So you got to get up at like 5:30. And then you're like, I just want to sleep on my own bed and get like real good sleep. But no, I was the derpy dingus who decided to work on Thursday and Friday and not be smart like Beez and take the days off. So he is out comfy and cocooned in bed, and I was up getting ready for work so we could go on our next vacation. It's a baby. Why does relaxing take so much energy? I don't know. Honestly, this is probably one of the better vacations we've had where I didn't feel like when we got back from vacation, we needed another vacation. I was super lazy. I don't want to say lazy because, I mean, we still hiked. Get out of the trash can. We still hiked and we did kayaking, which I thought I was in shape. Well, getting in shape until you go kayaking and you're like, whoo-hoo. Pretty much everything from like collarbone down to my ankles was sore. Also, my kayak was taking on water, so that was fun.
I showed him some pictures.
A vacation?
I showed him the woodpecker and the water.
Oh, yeah.
People were like, I didn't know lakes had waves.
Yeah. Look at that. I'm taking it. He wants me to show this to you since he brought it down. This was Fishtown. It was a cute little place. Dun, 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 dun. I can even get closer. And let's tilt the. Ooh. So I was scrolling on TikTok earlier, and there's a thing that popped up from Michigan that like you defy gravity, and it was only 2 hours from where we were staying.
Really?
We could have gone. You need a vacation to recover from vacation. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. All the reasons why I don't kayak. I would rather kayak than be in a canoe. I'm not a canoe person. That, and I usually don't trust a person I'm in a canoe with.
Blue Sun said, Mrs. Beez, you gotta leave Beez with a hashtag before you flake out for the night.
Hey, a girl's allowed to flake and sweep.
Richard Meyer said, you need a vacation to recover from vacation.
I feel bad because I like dipped out on everybody last week.
Gareth said, Beez, do the noodles. Oh, I'm a little full.
Noodles. Oh, noodles.
Big Jimpin said, I need a vacation for shizzle. But I didn't talk about this one, but the Kizer Assassin with the crossbar lock, that's the best thing they could have ever done to the Kizer Assassin. It is so much better. IMO. Toe Jammer's been a member for 1 solid year with a super chat. He said, good evening, everyone. I'm at work, but still getting to catch the end. And my beautiful wife is watching at home. Very nice.
Hello, beautiful wife.
Hello, beautiful wife and Toe Jammer.
I really hope everyone just enjoyed my face of me trying to itch my nose without itching my nose.
Speaking of Toe Jammer,
my toe hurts.
The bed in our room, the bed in our room at the Airbnb we were at, it was on a simple bed frame, and in the middle was a wheel, right? And the wheel was right on the edge. And I warned Mrs. Beez. I said, oh, just so you know, right in the middle is a wheel. Don't jam your toe on it. And within, a minute?
Yeah.
Within 60 seconds, I jammed my toe on the wheel. Then I had to set a tennis shoe in front of it so I wouldn't continue jamming my toe on the wheel. Bluetooth Blades wants to know if anyone has a Momo for sale.
I'm not going to lie. I read that and I thought it said, does anyone have mono for sale? And I'm like,
mononucleosis.
What are we doing here? I did not jam my toe once. I didn't even know, but I also don't stick my toes under the bed because of our bed frame here. One day I'll explain the name Toe Jammer. Did you jam your toe so hard you lost it? I hate when that happens. I jammed my toe so hard on a door frame, I broke my toe. That was when we were on vacation.
Oh, wow.
He is like super sleepy tonight.
I think he's still catching up from us being gone. You know, the dogs are stressed when the pack is gone.
Like you came upstairs at one point to grab something and he was snoozing. I mean, look at that snooze.
Oh, you got to show him the snooze.
It's a little dark, but
look at that snooze.
Look at the snooze. I mean, like snoozing.
Yeah, that's sleepy face right there. Once, twice.
Like they were both snoring. Did you know today?
3 times a toe jam.
My brother's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to Mrs. B's brother.
Who I ditched you all for last week to hang out with him. Sorry, not sorry.
Philip Greer said, Beez, what do you think about the Wii Falcaria? And do you have one? I have the all gray one, and it's a beast.
Just look at it.
Would you just look at him?
Look how sleepy.
He looks very cute and cuddly.
Right.
Brian Kerr's coming in hot. Been a member for 16 months with a super chat. He said, Beez, are you going to get an Apex Arc from Black Star Designs? I have no knowledge of that knife. I haven't even seen it.
Hi, rubber bands.
I'm going to have to look that one up, dude. I haven't even seen that one. The Pond said, for real, I'm heading to Atlanta for the weekend. As soon as I walked in with the suitcase to start packing, they started pouting.
JL says, why Mrs. B's brother, not brother-in-law?
Why Mrs. B's brother and not brother? Oh yeah, I guess that's another way to say it.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, I'm lucky to make one connection without going farther than that.
So this was my brother's. We go on a big family vacation about every 4 years. At least we try to. My brother. What is he
and
doing?
My son is in the hive. Our son is in the hive. BKR10.
Oh, baby bee.
Baby B's in the hive. Ryan Brockman's coming in hot with the $5 hair super chat. He said, I have a question for the wife. To peel potatoes or cut vegetables, etc., which knife do you prefer?
This one. I prefer this knife right here. He's got sharp things that I don't touch because they're fancy and expensive.
Gareth said, Mrs. Beez, bet I can make you yawn.
Please don't.
I don't think you have to try. She's being pretty successful.
Has Mrs. B's brother recovered from the sunburn Beez gave him with a flashlight last weekend? Yes. Have you watched that video at all?
What video?
Of your live last week?
No.
So at one point, you know how my brother and I were sitting on the couch?
Yeah.
Well, you turn around and shined the flashlight real bright at us.
Yeah.
And he made a face like he was a vampire and he was like burning in sunlight. He was like,
oh yeah, I remember him doing that.
Oh, it was the best. Yeah, my brother lives about 45 minutes away from us, so I don't get to see him all the time because he's super busy being nerdy and playing hockey. So when I do see him, it's fun. Your mom's got sharp knives.
Richard Nyers coming in hot with a $5 here super chat. Your mom's got sharp knives. My mom probably could use sharper knives. She's never been one to have super sharp knives, though.
Arky just said Mrs. Beez and Beez just got home from a 14-hour quote-unquote side gig. Jeez. But I'm in withdrawal from missing the live and the hive. What did I miss so far? That is a good question because I've only been down here for like 10 minutes. As late tonight. What are you liking?
This is the Artisan Cutlery Prime. It's micarta on one side and titanium on the other side.
BFE says, this is so confusing. I apparently have a gift membership that ends today, but I can't do anything otherwise. Oh, message is gone.
That's weird.
Maybe he was kidding.
EDC and Lace said it is a mother with very sharp knives. LOL.
Disregarding. What knife do I usually use? The little paring knife?
She uses, we have a shin, or no, a shun.
We have two shins.
She has two shins and I have two shins. We have a shun paring knife. That's a knife that it took her a while to finally start using, and she uses that one, and I keep that one really sharp. And we have a Meissen that she uses. That's a paring knife. And
I'm a paring knife kind of gal. I don't really go bigger than that.
Well, and I also have a Shimamalia.
Is that the big one with the wood handle that's kind of
the
oddly
octagon
shaped?
Yeah.
I use that on occasion.
Yeah, she uses that one on occasion.
But usually
she doesn't use the 245 millimeter one. That's one that.
Usually, when it comes to cutting or chopping, he's like, "Ooh, I'll do it. And I'm like, "Okay." So he just chops and snips and cuts away.
But she does a lot of like cutting of what do you call them?
Apples.
Like fruits and snacks and stuff for her work.
Oh yeah, I cut up a lot of fruits.
Because I'll come home and the cutting board will still be out. And I'm proud of my wife because she doesn't cut things on plates.
No, I don't.
You know who you are.
I don't do that.
If you're in here and maybe hey, all of you significant others that hear my voice right now and your significant other is a knife person, if you cut things on ceramic plates, stop it. Use a cutting board. And if you invest in nice knives, and if you invest in a nice chef knife or nicer knives, do not cut on glass. Do not cut on plates ever. Use a cutting board. Use a wooden cutting board, preferably an end grain cutting board. If you are going to invest in knives, invest in the things that go with them, and that would be a proper cutting board. Just saying.
Are you off your box?
I'm off my box.
Okay, Dwayne K says, has anyone ever tried an ulu to cut with? You would be surprised how great they are. I'm assuming I'm saying that right.
How do you spell it?
ULU.
Ulu.
Ulu?
I don't know that I've heard of it.
And no dishwasher.
Oh, never ever put knives in the dishwasher. It is not good for the. It's not good for the knife, any part of the
I
knife
just cut
whatsoever.
things with fancy knives and put them back in the cutting drawer. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, yeah.
Like no wash, no rinse, no soap, no nothing. Just chop and go.
Oh yeah, just leave the goop on there. If after you get done using a knife,
You lick it.
As hot as your water will get from the faucet, that and a sponge is all you need to clean it off, and nothing will dry on it, and you won't have to clean it. And don't ever put knives in the dishwasher. And if you can't figure out why your knives dull so fast and you put them in the dishwasher, that is one reason why. BFV Gunner said, okay, so the day YouTube wouldn't let me watch via BFV Gunner and I used my Google account, I apparently won a membership and cannot renew until that expires. Oh, I see. Kevin Santer said, OMG, I just saw titanium cutting boards online earlier. Hard pass.
Never put a cutting board in the dishwasher.
Never put a wooden cutting board in the dishwasher.
Hey, fun fact. Did you know I collect mashed pennies?
Oh yeah, Mrs. B's got a mashed penny. Whenever we go on vacation, she gets a mashed penny.
I got 2 mashed pennies.
Oh,
I have like 4 mashed penny books,
will
and
you
a
clear that?
couple of them have quarters.
Yeah, I didn't even realize she has books that you put the pennies in.
Yeah, honestly, actually, I know exactly where one is.
Ryan Brockman said, my mom uses ceramic plates and didn't know that ceramic dulls it. Oh yeah, ceramic on the edge of your knife, not good. Don't ever use a cutting knife. You know, a steak knife, that's fine. That's what they're made for. That's why they're serrated.
Do you know what I just realized?
What?
I'm still mic'd up.
BFV Gunner said, we use Fiesta ware. Milan Labe said, oh no, I almost missed the puppers. He's a puppy. Oh, he's a puppy. He's just a puppy.
Well, I thought I knew where one of my
Josh Branson said, educate me more on this dishwasher topic. I had people say, but it don't move around in the dishwasher. So educate the chat more. So the dishwasher it's the edge. It's your cutting edge that it affects. It almost like you can rust your knives in the dishwasher because of the process. That's the thing is the edge of your knife. Here's an example.
Oh, there it is.
So if you shave, obviously the only thing I shave is one strip here and one strip here, so there's not a whole lot to it. But if you want your razor that you shave your face with to last 2 to 3 times longer, when you're done with it and you rinse it off, tap the water out of it and dry it off on a towel, left to right. Dry the blades off. The water sitting on the edge of the apex of your blades will literally rust them. That's why they get dull. It's the water and the air and the rust. And that's the process that is sped up and happens in your dishwasher.
Show them my pennies.
Oh, wow. You show them. Look at these squished, what are they called? Squished pennies?
Honestly,
Smashed pennies?
I like the smell of this book.
They smell like copper?
No, it smells like plastic.
Yep, it's fantastic.
So here, not that any of you really care, but I'm sleepy and I think it's fun. Milan Lave says she found it. Here are my smashed pennies.
Look at that.
Just some of them. And I got a smashed quarter and a wonky quarter. Yeah. So here's one book.
Wow, you have a lot of them.
Wait for it. I think I have another one somewhere.
Craig Vincent said, I shave with my Espada XL.
There's another quarter and more pennies. I have a bunch of them upstairs that I need to put in there. Mrs. Beez says you found a wonderful fish dish while on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Warren says, I care. I have the same book full. Mrs. Beez always brings the heat. Glad you're here. House smashed. House smash?
House smash.
House smash.
That sounds like Hulk.
House smash, you smash.
Hulk smash. Puny. Boom. One of my favorite scenes is when Hulk grabs Loki and smashes him back and forth into the floor. It says puny God.
There's the first one of it. And the other one is Universal Studios. I don't know where my third book is. I thought it would be with those two, but Maybe I only have 2.
Lon Labe said, I'm a Looney Tune for coins.
Yeah, someone asked me one time, they're like, asking what I collect. And I'm like, I don't think I collect anything. I'm not a collector of stuff. And then I was like, oh yeah, I got pennies. How do you smash a penny? So depending on where you're at, they have these giant machines with a hand crank on the front and a wheel. And the wheel usually has 4 options to choose from. So you crank it to pick which one you want. The one I just got has a bear on it and says Sleeping Dunes. Then you put your penny.
Like the bear on my hat.
You put your penny and your 50 cents. You push the thing in. Hopefully everyone is following this description. You push the thing in and then your penny drops down and then you crank it. It's super easy. And then once you get to your penny, you're like, ugh.
You're like, what?
Ugh.
That's what I thought you said.
And then once you finish cranking, it pops out. And then you got your smash penny with your design on it. So like, like this one is from Niagara Falls, Canada. I don't know where I got that.
Dank Dog once said, oh, thought it might be a train. Yeah, it smashes the penny.
Twister, Jaws. A lot of these are from Disney.
It smashes the penny and puts a design on it.
Yeah. Like this one is, I got a manatee from the Cincinnati Zoo.
Hey, Bogart, get in here.
I got one from, these are kind of patina in Florida, Charleston.
Terry T-Rex said that the bear wiping his butt on the grass. we talked about that earlier. Jay Corskad's been a member for 13 months with us. Super chat. He said, the secret to life is to handle every situation like a dog. If you can't play with it, eat it, or bury it. Just pee on it and walk away.
If you put $1 in there, we'll give you 100 smash pennies. No.
You have to put your own penny in and then plus 50 cents and you get your penny back.
Yep.
Craig Vincent said, if I put $1 in the, oh, you just read that. Put a whole bunch on the railroad tracks. You're sure to find one of them, Brad said.
Oh, yeah. I always look for the shiniest penny, too. Because I feel like the shiniest penny works out the best.
Show up better?
I don't know. I think it's just mainly a thing of you got a shiny penny. Shiny smash penny.
Jay Corskadden with the super chat.
I did one in Italy, didn't I?
Been a member for 5 months. He said, I'm a new grandpa.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Congratulations, Kevin Smith and Knives.
Did we find a penny smasher in Italy?
I'm sure you did.
I think we did because we had the hardest time finding a penny because they don't have 1 cent coins anymore.
Oh.
But one of the ladies sitting at the little vestibule, whatever, outdoor eating area, I think they had one.
Yeah, when we were in Michigan, she was looking for a penny, and I think her dad had one. And then she noticed on top of the penny squishing machine, someone had left pennies for other people.
You noticed that?
Oh yeah. We show me my hat.
Bogey.
There you go, Terry. There's the wiping butt bear, the sleeping bear from Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Bogart. I got a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and another long sleeve shirt.
Oh yeah.
And 2 books.
Well, that of all the vacations, it seems like the prices there for clothes were like really good. Maybe because it was an end of season.
Probably.
Because I was like, you can't get that even on Amazon for $24.
No, I think I spent the most money on clothing. I also got a purse.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Beez got a purse within the first 5 minutes of shopping.
It was really cute.
It was like very quick.
And
she wasted no time.
Leather. How fast have I ever made a decision that fast in my life? Never. Ever.
Major Powell said, today I carried my Sabenza and my Nafs Lander 2 with the printer brown trout scales. So cool.
Brown trout?
Brown trout.
Poopy trout.
Will you come up with a hashtag?
Fish dish. What was my fish dish that I got?
The first one, the first night.
Oh, it was white fish wrapped in lobster.
Yeah.
Or lobster wrapped in white fish.
Yeah.
Pinwheeled. However you want to say it.
It was
so
pinwheeled.
it was
oh my gosh.
white fish with lobster and rolled. Oh, you know what else was really good that I had?
What? We hear that Kroger
That I
bag?
could eat again
What's that?
is that smoked trout dip.
Oh yeah, the smoked
Oh,
trout dip was
That
good.
was so good. So good. And I had Wagyu. What do you use in your mouth? Bring it here. Bogart, bring it here.
Come here, Bogey.
Bring it here.
What you got?
Bring it here. I mean, you can give it to your dad. That's fine too.
What you got, bud? Oh, thank you. Gross.
Oh my god.
It's a piece of tape with a bunch of dog hair and cat hair. Where do you find these things? I think he finds them like under the stairs.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
just where he was at. What were we talking about? Oh, we're being quiet. Is that regular or cherry?
Cherry.
Ew.
Cherry Coke Zero.
Soda pop is death in a can. Swedish fish. You got Swedish fish.
Oh yeah, I got real Swedish fish from Sweden.
From Sweden. Sweden?
Not the regular Swedish fish that you all know and love. I'm gonna go grab them.
They were weird. I thought you ate them all.
Nope, there's a few left. At least a couple.
Garrett says, I tried to smoke a trout. It wouldn't light. Oh, Craig, that's sad. How do you still have those? How many?
I savored them because they're special.
How many did you get?
Just this bag.
I mean, like, how many came in the
I
bag?
don't know, 20.
Surprised you to get multiple bags. What's the calorie on that?
110 calorie for 5 pieces.
I guess that's not.
Real Swedish fish. Look at that.
Look at that.
Malmo, Sweden.
From sour raspberry.
Sour raspberry.
How many you got left?
I have 3 left. Want one?
Well, I was going to, but I don't want to eat your 3.
Oh, the only reason I still have them is because I kind of forgot.
Okay.
They have a little bit of sourness on the outside, kind of like a Sour Patch.
BFB says, how many came in a bag? A serving? A little sour.
Oh yeah, they've got a nice bit of sour on the outside of them.
My! I'm gonna move my mic so you guys don't hear me mowing on it. Nobody wants to listen to me smack.
Woo! Wakes you up. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Woo! Dog one said, "Me darling, put a little something in the supper on Fridays." Dirty Rex
in the house.
Gareth said, "We got a tropical Coke here. It tastes disgusting." Blue Sun said, "Ever try lutefisk?" No, I haven't.
Never heard of it.
I would try it. Lutefisk is, what do you call when something rots?
Decayed.
They put fish, like they bury it in the ground.
Ew.
Lutefisk is like
decaying fish.
Not decaying. There's another petrified. No, it's along those lines.
Roadkill.
Yeah, lutefisk.
Fermented. That is what Matt Yoko said.
Fermented fish. I would try it.
Disgusting. I would not.
I have the feeling it's probably pretty darn strong. Andrew Zimmern was like when he ate it.
Rancid.
I
had. What did I have in a bottle?
Lutefisk is dried cod soaked in lye.
What did I have
in a bottle?
Oh, I had root beer.
Oh yeah,
their local root beer.
It is really. I'll show you guys what brand it is. Yeah, I was telling about the root beer that I don't know. I think it might be more tasty than A&W.
I think I like it better than what we have here.
Yeah.
I guess I have to move over because he left. A buddy had a cat named Roadkill. I mean, funny and sad at the same time.
What are you chewing on? You chewing on?
Vegemite. Fish Marmite. Virgil's root beer is pretty good. I feel like I've heard of Virgil's root beer, but I don't know if I've ever had it. Did you get any cream soda over there? Did you have cream soda at the bar we went to?
No, I had the orange creamsicle.
Orange creamsicle. That orange creamsicle looks delicious. I think it's the same person who makes it. Wild Bill's.
Wild Bill's root beer.
Wild Bill's root beer. Come and get it. Northwoods.
Yep, Northwoods. Northwoods Soda and Syrup Co.
Brad has 2 questions. First question, did you guys stop at Tony's and Birch Road off of I-75 exit 142? I don't think so. Did you stop to get some Mackinac fudge? Is the best fudge in the whole United States.
Oh.
Did we get Mackinac fudge?
No.
I think my aunt and uncle got Mackinac fudge.
Did they?
They were eating some sort of fudge, and I feel like it was Mackinac
There was
fudge.
a fudge shop that I was going to go into, and I don't think I ever did. I didn't. They had a lot of cool shops in all the little towns that we went to.
So I'm going to need you to find me that root beer. So
yeah, we need to figure out where we can get some Northwoods root beer around Dayton, Ohio area.
Wild Bill's.
Wild Bill's.
Anyone want to mail it to me? I will be very grateful.
Attorney Bailey said Barks root beer from New Orleans is the best.
Never been to New Orleans.
Barks root beer is good. I don't know that I've ever had it from New Orleans, but I'm telling you what, that stuff right there, wow, it has this rich taste to it. It's so good. Ryan Brockman coming in hot with a $5 hair super chat. He said 2 years now on the channel, and I thank you for your contribution to the knife community.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Thank you for the $5 hairs, man.
Terry T-Rex says Wild Bill's might be better than canned A&W, but definitely not better than fresh on tap A&W. I don't think I've ever had fresh on tap A&W.
At the root beer stand, I think that's what we get.
That's homemade root beer.
That's homemade.
That's
homemade A&W.
No, it's just homemade root beer.
That's not A&W brand?
No.
It's the A&W root beer stand.
That's just what their stand is called. They have no affiliation with A&W root beer that you buy in bottles.
But it's called the A&W root beer stand?
I call it the A&W root beer stand. It's just called the root beer stand.
Really?
Yes.
I thought that was the A&W root beer stand.
No, it's just called the root beer stand.
You got to be kidding me.
No, I'm dead serious.
Holy
but yeah,
cow.
they make it. They make it. That's why it's so delicious. You can
I
buy
did not
it.
know that.
You can buy it in half gallons and gallons from them.
Ha!
Did you know that?
Michael Warren said Beez. Barks is the S35VN of root beer. It has bite.
Have you had IBC root beer? Yes.
Yes.
I haven't had it in a while though.
IBC root beer is good.
Hi. It's a bogey.
Jay Singh said, glad I didn't miss this. Dude, I'm glad you didn't miss it too.
Bogey.
Oh, and don't forget, we're going to need a hashtag,
You
Mrs. Beez.
the one. Can I catch your snoot? Got it. I got your snooty.
There's a little bit of harpoon
Where's your
action
pop-up?
for you.
Do you want to say hi to the people?
You want to say hi to your people?
He wants to say hi to his people.
You come up, say hi to your people.
People are calling.
Oh, hello,
It's a
Pappy.
baby.
I went upstairs and he was
puppy.
chewing on a napkin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a napkin chewer. He likes napkins.
Which one was it, him or the other one?
It was this one.
Was it the one I blew my nose on?
Probably, who knows?
He might have to peyote.
Terry T-Rex said A&W restaurant root beer is amazing. PJ Crabtree said, I like Virgil's, but I also recommend Bulldog root beer. Michael Warren said, what's the name of that concept? It's the Concept Link. My moderators have a link to the Concept Link.
Your mom has a moderator.
If a moderator would be so kind to put up a link to the link. I literally put link in quotes. Oh,
you
gosh.
put Lincoln in quotes?
Yep.
Are you handing that to me? Or...
No, I'm just kind of like guarding myself.
Okay.
I'm being soul sucked by the Soul Sucker 3000. Oh, jeez. The Soul Sucker 4000.
Hey, I ordered more
puppy.
Nespresso today. It'll be here.
Have you tried Strawberry Dr. Pepper Zero? I have not.
No.
Are you wanting to come up and say hi?
Maybe.
You want to say hi to your peoples?
Ooh.
He said, I want to see my emoji.
Hello.
He said, I want to see the Bogart emoji. Seems like his tail would hurt being tucked like that. I don't know.
Well,
Oh,
sir, can
we're
you
struggling.
just...
There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, and I have 10% off the link,
His back
too.
leg is like...
His back leg just
It
cannot
doesn't
find,
know what it wants to do.
find a good place to go.
I don't know. Did you tell me we saw a bald eagle
Oh, yeah. There was a bald eagle literally on the back porch.
perched on our back porch?
Have you tried Oreo Coke Zero? No.
That
Sounds very interesting.
interesting.
Craig Vincent said there used to be a website, Anthony's Root Beer Barrel. It was like beer advocate in its day. I tried over 200 root beers in a 3-year period. Everywhere I traveled, I sought local root beers. Huh. Look, Bogey. Look up at the screen.
Hello.
It looks like the boa because it's the same designer, Michael Warren said. Oh, okay. I probably should have known that, but I didn't.
Ooh, your breath stinks like a fish.
You got stinky breath.
I don't want your
What's he doing?
He's falling off your lap, so he's like, Mom, save me. Wow, that's a lot of bogey emojis.
Look at all the emojis, Bogey. You're a famous YouTube puppy. He's the most famous dog on YouTube. Or he's the coolest dog in all of knifedom. Look at it. He's getting his lion mane going. He's just a baby. He's just a puppy. Look, the hair on his mane is long as my beard. Tyler Brown said, I live near Lancaster. The Amish make great root beer. Surprised it's not against the religion. Big Jimpin said, we made our own in Boy Scouts. More of the root beer tea, but it was decent.
That sounds pretty good.
There's a bogey, 12 o'clock. Dog 1 said, good smile, fella. He does have a good smile because he's such a good puppy. Getting head tilt.
Got your snoot. I got it. I feel like... What? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day hanging out with Papa? Huh? Did you have fun? Were you sleeping all day? Man, I was talking to him earlier at lunchtime.
So many head tilts.
Man, he was head tilting.
He Top Dog, he's always had this little mustache under his nose.
Mustachio.
Yeah, look, he has a mustache.
He's a sophisticated gentleman.
He's sophisticated.
Who is not sophisticated at all. Bro, you got eye boogies again.
Richard Meyer said birch beer is better than root beer, in my opinion.
Birch beer? Birch beer.
Beer.
What is birch beer? And where can I try it?
The Pub and King's Table, both in Dayton, have a Beta root beer on tap.
Oh.
Don Durst said, my cat responds to whistles. He is looking for you.
King's Table.
He's such a good puppy with big paws. Don't fall now. Made from birch tree. We saw a bunch of birch trees. I actually burned a birch in the fireplace. We had a fire going a couple nights. It was chilly.
I had s'mores.
And Mrs. Beez got her favorite. She got to make s'mores 2 different nights. Tyler Brown said, hey, Beez, what's your favorite knife type to carry in the fall or winter? Same knives that I carry in the summer, probably.
Josh Branson says, Beez, when you get a chance, get your IG messages and check out the you so kindly gave me.
Check out the Veritas you so kindly gave me and your members giveaway. See what you think.
That's exactly what I said.
Will you highlight Ryan Brockman with the $2 hair super chat? He said, buy some surströmming and eat it live. LOL.
Sashimi.
Surströmming. Did you fall, puppy? Oh.
Hi.
Craig and Vincent said, Bulldog, Boyline's Red, Virginia's Dad's. He's naming a bunch of different ones. Treadhead said, birch beer is super common here in central Pennsylvania.
I'm common in Pennsylvania.
Big Jimpet said sassafras is way to identify. 3 different less as F shakes, ghost, mitten, and football. Tear off a leaf and smell it. Barbie said birch beer is my favorite. Can't find it here in North Carolina. I always drink it
happening
when I lived in New Jersey, and Stewart's root beer is amazing too.
You want to hang out with Pop-Up? You hang out with Pop-Up.
Watch City Knife says, I'm from New Hampshire and we have birch beer. You have no idea how heavy he is when he is leaning on one hand. Ugh. Okay, you get you down now for a minute. Oh my goodness.
You know what I found interesting?
What'd you find interesting?
Black squirrels.
Oh yeah.
In Michigan.
Yeah. We saw like one like gray squirrel and the rest of them were like jet black. This is the Cavall mantis I showed earlier tonight. Like one of those super wicked knives. Tyler Brown said, I was just asking because I tend to carry lighter knives in the summer because I wear gym shorts. But now the weather is getting cooler and I wear jeans. I've been carrying my larger. Yeah, I knew I meant to get to that point. I kind of figured that's what you meant. But first I have my smart comment and then I have a more realistic comment. But yes, now that people are getting ready to wear jeans, or depending on where you live, like you needed jeans in northern Michigan last week, a couple of the nights.
Maybe.
It got chilly.
I gave you 2 options. Hey, get out of there.
This is the Cavall mantis. It's a self-defense Bacall knife. And I guarantee, I mean, if it came down to life or death.
Harry Potter, you stay out.
Dumbledore. And you had this. Oh my gosh. If you were on the receiving end of this, it would be a done deal.
Not in Texas. It was 100 degrees today.
But yeah, now that it's switching to fall and winter, a lot of people are wearing heavier pants.
It's going to be 90 tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, here in Ohio, it's in the upper 80s, 90 degrees.
Upper echelon.
Yeah.
I gave you 2 options, 1 and 2.
Dog One said that's my anti-clutch knife. Tyler Brown said that looks like thin blade stock. It is pretty thin blade stock. I mean, it's still sturdy. It's strong. It's what's the blade steel?
You know, his peripheral vision's really bad because I can stare at him, like dead on stare at him, and he has no idea. Just like now.
Or I see you, but I'm focused. One or the other.
Lancelot Leather!
Lancelot's in the hive.
Hello.
What's up, Broham?
I'm gonna go put my drink in the fridge so it doesn't go bad.
And something I thought was impressive with you know, with the fancier knives, the more expensive knives like this, titanium handles and stuff.
You worry.
At least they had the forethought to make it a reversible clip.
That's why your breath.
And it's a wire clip. I love wire clips. Wire clips are just so easy in and out of the pocket. It does have a big old screw. I'm not a big fan of that giant thick screw because that lessens the amount. It's gonna hit your pocket and you're gonna feel that bump getting it all the way down. But I do like that it's a reversible deep carry and it's a wire clip. It's very, very cool that they did that. So if you if you're into self-defense type style or Bacall knives, man, I'm telling you, that's just wicked any way you look at it. When I think of this, it just every time it reminds me of that scene in Jurassic Park where the raptor is tapping its claw and the girl is in the kitchen hiding and the raptor's just tapping its claw. That's what it reminds me of. Derek for real's been a member for 9 months with a super chat. He said, hi Beez, Mrs. Beez, the bogey, and hi to everyone in the hive. This is Noah. I made to dads. Hi, Dwayne K. What's up, Noah? Hope you're having a great night, man. Noah's in the hive. I love it when the young people are here hanging out. And that's one of the reasons this is a family-friendly show, is because we have families and young people.
I serenaded them while I was upstairs.
You what?
I was serenading them while I was
were you
upstairs.
singing?
I was. And then I started talking about Harry Potter because he's on TV right now. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, Dumbledore.
Harry Potter. I'm singing about hot dogs and bologna.
Harry Plopper. Hot dogs and bologna.
Mushrooms in the shade. Huh?
That right there?
I don't know. You got two options, either one or two. Did you spell it right?
I think so.
Yep. Man, the pizza is...
Oh, did you tell them about the pizza we had?
No.
I liked it. It was really good.
It was okay.
I thought both of them were really good. I thought they were tasty. Plus, I was really hungry.
Yeah, but it's giving me like...
Getting afterburn.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's because of pepperoni.
BFV Gunner said, I still have an old school Strider nail. It was my bad touch close encounter poker.
Hufflepuff?
Hufflepuff.
Do you know what Hufflepuff is?
Dog One said, and you got Bogey Dog Magnet. What is Hufflepuff?
It's the house. It's like Slytherin.
Slytherin's house? Hufflepuff?
Hufflepuff, yeah.
Hufflepuff just sounds so puffy compared to a Slytherin.
Pizza tonight. We had... What's that place called? Donato's.
Hodgepodge.
Half cheese, half black olive, and pepperoni. And the other one was cheese and extra meatball. Ravenclaw is another house.
Ravenclaw.
What's the fourth house? Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and
Dumbledore.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. I had part of it. Ravenclaw in the house. Nebsig said, does anyone make titanium wire clips? Good question.
Milan Labe says, sorry, my geek flag popped out there for a second. Hey, we love goofy goobers in this group. It's a goofy goober group.
A goofy goober. So, quick announcement. Take your time. There is no rush. We're doing a hashtag giveaway. You're going to see a hashtag on the bottom of your screen right about there here in just a minute. The only requirement to enter is that you're allowed to receive the knife. So if you're under 18, you just have to have your parents or guardian's permission. This will be an international giveaway. I will pay up to $20 of the shipping. Anything after $20, you are responsible for. Once I ship it, if there's any additional fees at the border or anything, you're responsible for it. I'm done once I drop it off at UPS or wherever I drop it off. And that's pretty much it. So you'll once I find out the shipping, if it's over 20, you just send me the remainder and you're good to go. We ship knives worldwide. And if it gets taken at customs, I'm sorry, but that's, we did what we could. Top Dog said give away.
Speaking of Harry Potter.
Harry Plopper.
Have you ever seen a video clip of a lady saying replace your vowels in certain words with, oh golly, never mind. I can't think. It's funny. Sorry. Terrible.
What was it? Do I know what you were saying?
Like, she replaces certain letters in words to make the word even funny. It's like Ubergluben or Harry Hubergluben.
No.
You haven't seen this video?
No.
It's hilarious.
G Yan said Michigan versus Ohio pizza. I mean, we only had one pizza in Michigan.
We had 2 pizzas in Michigan.
Did
3 pizzas in Michigan.
What?
The filling station, we had 2 different pizzas.
Oh, okay. The same stop.
And then
we went to the filling station and had pizza, and that was really good. Oh my God. It was wood-fired pizza?
All of the pizza we had was wood fire.
Yeah.
And the other, it was like an Italian-y. That was really good too. I think I like wood burning. Right now, I will vote Michigan pizza.
Derek for real said, hey, Beez, what's your thoughts on 2-cent knives? I've been killing it on eBay. I got a couple M390 iodized scales for between 80 and 95 bucks. Is that good? Probably. 2-cent. I've checked out quite a few 2-cent knives a couple of years ago that were cue balls. I have I have a couple 2-cents. They're both very nice.
He only has one son, let's be honest.
Only one entry and only one account. If you use multiple accounts, you'll be disqualified and you may be banned from winning in the future. I forgot to say that part. But if you're part of the live stream, normally you already know that.
You know what this makes me think of?
What?
What does this make you think of?
A blush thing.
No. that stuff where you have it in a bowl and you're like,
Oh yeah,
you're like,
shaving cream thing.
Yep.
This is one of the things I use to clean knives. You get this in a kit with like for cleaning your vehicle. What does this focus on?
I don't know.
You can use this like for cleaning your dash or cleaning your wheels, things like that. But this is good for cleaning the inside of the knives. You know, I have to do photos and things like that, and a knife can get dusty in 2 seconds. Or if you get it out of your pocket, has a bunch of dust on it. This is a nice, easy way to clean the inside of it out. Besides, I use the little air blower thing to get the dust out of the middle. Look at that. Love that compound grind on that bad boy.
Pens aren't working that well tonight.
Your regular one's not working? That one's not working well.
Mine's not working well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay.
Dwayne K said can apply a nice blush too. Yeah. But yeah, it does look like the thing that you use to put what do you call that stuff on? You shave your face? Shaving cream. I don't use shaving cream. I use water because I literally go. Derek Poppenhagen said, "Have you got Jet's Pizza?"
Have we had Jet's Pizza?
We have one around here. I don't know if I've ever had one. Maybe is that across from the Nutter Center?
That's Flying Aces.
Oh, that's Flying Aces.
Or Flying.
John Shelton, you misspelled it. You can do it again.
All right. So I have set you up here.
Okay.
You just need to write in and then who.
Okay.
I'm going to go upstairs.
All right.
Because my eyelids are burning.
Terry T-Rex said, "Dang, Beez, you haven't done a disassembly in a hot minute."
Oh, sorry. It's coming in hot.
I know.
If your finger was there, I would have just
smashed it.
Chopped it off.
Would have Hulk smashed it.
First of all, did anybody say what the hashtag means? Just saying. And second off, I'm going to bed. I'm sleepy. I love you all. Sorry I didn't hang out very long. Beez, you look a little thinner to me. Have you lost weight?
Nope.
That's your answer.
It's the hat.
Not hopefully, I'll be around more next weekend because I will get a solid week's sleep and we've been home. Anywho, love you all. I hope you had a great week. Hopefully you have a good weekend. Do something fun. Hopefully the weather will be nice. Hopefully you sleep well. Your pillow is cold on both sides. Mine hopefully is. Also, purchase what's in your shopping cart. Good night. Love you. Toodles.
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 BFV Gunner said, "Each of the hollow veins that form the framework of an insect's wings." Top Dog said, "Get some rest, Mrs. Beez."
That's the one you picked because I think the other one was
Salmon.
Salmonella.
Abigail said, "I'm back in the chat, guys. I was listening on the TV, though." J-Rod's going dove hunting in the morning. Derek Poppenhagen said, "Good night, Mrs. Beez." Good night, good night. I'm flipping the tall boy. Springfield, it's a heck of a town. What show is that from? Little trivia. Springfield. Making a huge pile of chili Sunday, Barbie is. That's like how what's the wise 900-year-old on Star Wars? Oh my gosh. Making a huge pot of chili Sunday. She is. Josh P wants that tall boy. Yep, this will forever be in my collection. There are knives in my collection that will be inherited by my son or my wife or my son that I will always have. And I can't see ever selling this. But who knows? Maybe after 10 years, I'll sell knives that I thought I would never sell. Now, knives that were gifts to me, never sell them. We'll always keep them. Major Pal said, "Barbecue, Yoda." Attorney Bailey said, "Beez, have you ever trapped during hunting season?" Yeah, back when I was younger. In the single digits and teenage years with my grandpa, I did some trapping back in the day. Kevin Santer said, Barbie, I made chili last night, and tonight will be chili dogs. Oh, me and Mrs. Beez had chili dogs. We made chili dogs last night. I grilled some dogs, and we put some Skyline chili on it. We went the real simple route. Top Dog said, last night, Lefty showed a tall boy with no milling and said that this is the next one. Looked so good, smooth. Really? Really? Derek for real said, what's the answer to your trivia question? Wasn't it The Simpsons? Yeah. Oh, yes, it was The Simpsons. Josh Branson said, for those who haven't seen Beez in person, please know he's Jack Dieseled. Seeing him person will make you question what everyone looks like on camera. My son said, Dad, he's swole. I said, indeed, son. Oh, boy. I'm just kind of built like a brick. I don't know about swole. Hate Nate said, I was able to get the purple tall boy yesterday right before they sold out. Dude, you got it quick because they sold out in like a half an hour. Lacey said, J-Rod, dove hunting is one of my favorite pastimes. For my 18th birthday, my dad and I flew down to Argentina to dove hunt for a week. You flew to Argentina to dove hunt? Wow. She said it was crazy, literally crazy. We were shooting 4 to 5 cases of 20 gauge per hunt. Blue Sun said, Barbie Chambers also don't, oh yeah, don't use ground beef if you can. Use chili grind beef or use a meat grinder with a 1/4-inch blade. Oh, very interesting. Barbie Chambers said, Blue Sun, I couldn't eat it with our beans. Jersey Girl raised it. Okay. So, giveaway. How many people we have? 229. Oh my. Wow. All right. So since this is a special occasion, being as it's a Friday and I'm hanging out with everyone, we're going to do an extra special giveaway celebrating conspiracy. Ding, 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 ding. Oh boy, this is a good one. Hopefully you didn't cheat. Hopefully you didn't use multiple accounts. Jim Miller said doves are a pest in Argentina. Pam Griffin said, Beez, Josh is telling the truth. I heard the same thing about you after Blade show from Josh and my grandson. Perfect theme for the 13th, Leo said. Gareth said, Beez, the knife that's on its way to you, you can choose to use it for a giveaway or keep it. Oh, thank you, Gareth. I appreciate that. Okay, so I did get a special for Major Powell. I got a special giveaway package that may include a couple different things for giveaways. That won't be this week. I have one here, and I also have one from Dwayne K that we still have to give away. But there's no rush. We're not going anywhere. But this one right here tonight is the BeezBlades. Is it real? Giveaway. The celebrating conspiracy. Oh, snap. Look at that. That's what I look like. Yeah, I'm that hairy. Not really, but yeah, that's a Beez Sasquatch. Look at the bees. It's the bees. And there's a Shagadelic sticker for you. That looks like something that Javon would have. It's all Shagadelic. Harry and the Hendersons. Oh, this thing is heavy. Oh my goodness. This I'm just telling you. The giveaways are they're just fun. Let's see, where did I put the gray cover dealio? I don't know where I put it. Let me put this down here. This is Beez has got this over here, and I got to be able to use my mouse and be able to use 2 screens and do this kind of thing. Let's see, I have that upside down. Let's put this cork side up so we can show you what's in the giveaway. Let's cover that. Blue Sun said, Zadikim, make a $16 hair contribution for luck. Derek for real said, that's awesome. I want that sticker. It's a Beez Squatch. Can I bet that? Can I pet that bee? Kevin Santer, I like that. He said, is that a bee's foot? Yeah, instead of Bigfoot, it's a bee's foot. Abigail said, got to get organized. That's the truth. Josh Branson said, Beez, is it just me, or was Sasquatch's finger placed in a very odd place, or was I tripping? I don't know. It looks like he's just kind of holding his hand out and pointing. I have no idea. Pack rat, yeah, they are absolutely killing me on ours. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to set this card right up here. We're going to fill the screen just like we always do. Todd Carr said Sasquatchosaurus and the Alien Brew. So here's some swaggage. Everyone loves a little swaggage. Oh, yeah. Here we have a Civivi knife, a BeezBlades sticker. We're going to go all the way up here. We got a Desert Warrior sticker. We have a Top Dog sticker. We have a Blade HQ sticker. We have an American flag, a Just Look At It sticker, a Don't Cut Yourself sticker. We have a Keep a Band-Aid Handy sticker, another Top Dog sticker, a Sticker Mule sticker, a Sticker Mule sticker, a, what is this? Just bought a knife. Oh, that's cool. Look at this sticker. Instead of just got married, just bought a knife. That is cool. I don't care who you are. That's a cool sticker right there. One of the coolest stickers and magnets that I have are ones that Top Dog got made for me. It was me and Bogey. The coolest thing ever. We have a Keep a Band-Aid Handy pin that you can pin on something. Josh Branson said, I wasn't tripping. Thank you, good sir. We have a BeezBlades Beez Gnome, not a BeezBlades, but a Beez Gnome sticker. That's not a sticker. That is, in fact, a keychain. A little bit of keychain for the late night BeezBlades live at the Hive. Oh, right. We have a BeezBlades. Keep a Band-Aid handy. Live life in the present. Don't cut yourself. BeezBlades poker chip. And it also says BeezBlades on the edges, which is very nice. Very, very nice. So we'll put that down here. I'm going to put it back in the pouch. We have it in a nice velvety pouch. Everybody likes a nice velvety pouch. And let's see what else we have here in this ginormous. It's Tyler said it's sticker ASMR. Cannot wait to visit Smoky Mountain. Chill said, cannot wait to visit Smoky Mountain Knife Works in November, hoping to grab a special knife while they're on vacation. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Sasquatch. Here we have some, oh, okay. Those are some cool looking dice right there. Some very cool die. They look like they're wooden or ivory or something of that effect. Top Dog would know. Some very nice rounded dice. Everybody likes a little dice action. You can roll the dice, get some snake eyes. So we have those. And then we have something else, a little special here. Hate Nate said, I want to go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works so bad. So bad. Here we have a challenge coin. When you get this, your challenge is to find a veteran and give this to a veteran. Don't keep it unless you're a veteran. If you're not a veteran, don't keep it. You'll feel guilty because this is meant for a veteran. Proud of you. Loyalty, duty. Let's see. I'm trying to get it to focus, be nice and clear without taking it out. It's a very cool challenge coin. And find a veteran somewhere and give this to them, thanking them for their service to our country. If you're a veteran, you can keep it. And we also from Jumanji Dice, can't spell. My husband is a veteran, Barbie said. And here we have a very cool freedom coin. Never touched by human hands. Look at that. No patina whatsoever. Boy, that is nice. That is Very nice. Very, very nice. Ooh, so shiny. We'll put that back in the pouch. We've got all kinds of velvety pouches going on here on the El Tableau. Okay. And a collection of Ziploc baggies. Oh my goodness. There's so much cool stuff in here. Abigail said, I'm ready to win one day so I can give one to my dad. Barbie Chambers said, my dad is a veteran too. Ryan said, I'm a grave digger and would absolutely donate to a family member. Tyler said, I'd give that coin to my little brother. He was a Marine from 2018 to 21 until he broke his leg. I love all the appreciation for our armed services. And here is a big bag of candy, all kinds of candy. Get some pops and some of the best gummies in the planet. You have Black Forest juicy gummies, Lifesavers, mint, ice cream pops, ginger hard candy, all kinds of goodies. So when you open the giveaways, it's a fun time. Fun will be had by all. Here we have, oh, this is cool. This is a very nice pry bar. Look at this. A brand new Olight O-Pry. Check that out. And look at that. We got a little smiley face going on. Very, very nice pry bar. I like this pry bar. It is, I'm pretty sure, titanium. Yeah, there you go. It's a multi-use titanium pry bar. Everybody likes a good pry bar. So, yeah, I mean, just the swag and the pry bar is a good giveaway. But wait, there's more. Josh Branson said, you had me at fatty cakes. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this, but also in this giveaway is a brand spanking new, in the box, sealed, never opened, Olight Warrior Mini. I kid you not. Look at that. Would you just look at it? An Olight Warrior Mini. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. 1,750 lumens on turbo. Look at that. I mean, just would you look? I like that color too. Fade from real dark up to the like hunter green, kind of a foresty hunterish green. Look at that. Olight Warrior Mini. That's no joke right there. So far you've got challenge coin, you got coins, you have a veteran coin, you have a bunch of swag, bunch of stickers, a titanium pry bar, an Olight Warrior Mini, and then we haven't even got to the knife yet. Oh, but wait, there's more. Oh my gosh. Wow. So here is a Fantic X5 Max precision screwdriver kit. 50 magnetic 4mm bits for working on electronics. Press the end of the container, driver snaps out, press again, and remove bit caddy. Fantic X5 Max. Wow. Fantic X5 Max. That sounds impressive. Let me show y'all what we're talking about here. All right. So, in case you don't win, here is what's in the box, and then I'll pull it up so you can see what it looks like. Right now. So this is the Fantic's X5 manual hand tool, 50 and 1 magnetic bits. That is fancy. Oh my gosh, it is loaded with bits. Loaded for working on. Look at that. Look at all the bits this thing comes with. Strong magnetic force. Wow, very cool. Okay, so besides that, wait do you see the knife that's in this giveaway? So the knife that's in this giveaway, I am going to get it out of the package. I don't think I have this one. Let me check. That way I might not have to open it. Let me just double check and see if I have this one. I can't remember which one I have. So I'm just going to double check real quick. Oh boy. Give me just a second. Let me see. That's that one. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. I do have a version of one that I can show you. So hold the, oh, I need to charge this. This is the Olight I was using. Look at that. This is the Baton 3 Pro. A very cool Baton 3 Pro. Let's go full screen, baby. I'm going to plug this in right now. But check that out. Isn't that cool? Let's see. Where's a charger? I have a power bank over here with 5011 chargers on it. Why is it flashing? That means it's the wrong one. Oh, darn it. Oh, it's flashing. So if it's flashing, that means it must be the wrong charger or something. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that up later. Don't forget to smash the like button, y'all. What are they doing? Oh, so in the box, a brand new with S35VN blade steel. Mick Ranger said, you guys are awesome. Big Jim said, love the Baton, but love the Warrior Mini more. Tail switch is my jam. J-Rod said, I got that one. Baton 3 Pro Topograph. Tree, wrong charger, won't sync up. So we have a brand new cold steel code 4 with S35VN steel. Here's your stats. 4 ounces, 3.5-inch blade, 8.5 overall, and aluminum handle. A brand new cold steel code 4 that looks like this. Let me clean my blade off. With, oh, love that bite. Oh, yeah, love it. CDs1 said, got that same bit set last week. It's very cool. Oh, that is cool. So look at that. If you don't have a cold steel with the triad lock, oh, yeah, look at that stuff. She's sweet. Super strong lock. Arguably some of the strongest locks on the planet for locking knives, cold steel blocks. And they come with 2 clips to go, because the handle's curved. They come with 2 clips. It's a more slender knife. This it's, boy, for such a lot of knife, it does not feel like 4 ounces. It feels so lightweight. Because if you have a knife that's this long and it's 4 ounces, it'll feel real heavy. But when you have a longer knife, let's see. I can tell you right now, this knife is right around 8 inches. It said somewhere. Overall, 8.5 inches. Beez, did you do the sharpening choil on that one? Josh said, Beez, did you do the sharpening choil on that one? Is it a factory done? This is a factory sharpening choil from Cold Steel. I did not do that. This was a gift to me. That's a hollow ground blade. What? That feels like a hollow ground blade. Well, I'll be Duke. It's also hollow ground, baby. How about that? I've been thinking about getting a cold steel, said Mick Ranger. Oh, yeah. Hate Nate said that'd be a great addition to my 8010 and Engage. Zatikin said Spyderco should do that too. So there you go. This is what's on the table, folks. Look at that. It's just a cacophony of EDC goodness. Look at it. Look at that. Semper Gumby, always flexible. How's that for a gaw? Oh, golly. Packrat said hollow ground blade. How about a hallowed ground blade? Michael Warren said cold steels are ugly. Are they meant to be working knives, or are they meant to be cute? Lefty said, what? A lefty friendly knife? Gumby is the man. Amazing. I have never owned a cold steel. Yeah, see, that's the thing about knife collecting is like there's always a new brand that you haven't got yet. There's always a steel you haven't got yet. There's always a handle material you haven't got yet. There's always a clip type you haven't got yet. There's always something there's a bunch of steels that I haven't got. I don't have anything in S110V. I don't have anything in Rex 121. I do have Rex 45 now. But yeah, that's the awesome thing about the knife collecting. It's just awesome. CDS1 CDs1 said that's the knife you chop down a tree with. BA Foley is posting a cold steel OSS 38 SS on Blade Binge tomorrow. Canal Wright said liking that pry bar. Canal Wright, remind me next week, and maybe we'll give him a sneak peek, or we'll make it a surprise. We'll leave it a surprise. I don't think they know what Dwayne K's next giveaway is either. I'm gonna take a little peek here. Don't look at my address. I'm gonna take a little peek. Oh yeah, this would be a good early bird giveaway. Yeah, whatever you do, don't look at my address and don't send anything cool to the channel for giveaways or anything, you know. Just saying. Richard Cash said, I just sharpened my pocket fixie in 80 CRV2. Holy crap, did it come out toothy. I love toothy, and I've never heard of 80 CRV2. Todd said, Code 4 and American Lawmen are still hollow ground. The old 8010 at XHP used to be hollow ground as well, but flat with S35BN ones. Recon and Voyager are flat ground. Michael said, do you have a link to that hat, Beez? I got this hat at a shop, like a little shop in whatever the town is next to Sleeping Bear Dunes. No, I don't know. Look up Sleeping Bear Dunes and gift shop or memorabilia or something like that. I like it because it's simple. I'm not big on tons of branding type stuff. I like it's just a simple thing. It looks like a bear scratching his butt. That's funny. 880 CRV2. Huh. Jeremy said, I'm going to send you cookies. Really? Send Beez pizza, said CDs. I drove 500 miles to buy beer in New Hampshire, said Rolf Robertson. Wow. Sleeping Dunes. I thought it was Sleeping Bear Dunes. The bear has pink eye. He has red. He just got off a flight. He took the red eye. I thought it was Sleeping Bear Dunes. Sleeping Bear Dunes. Sleeping Bear Dunes, National Lakeshore. Bluffs and Tower, 450 feet above Lake Michigan. Lush forest, clear inland lakes, unique. Yeah, Sleeping Bear Dunes, National Lakeshore. Does a bear poop on Beez's hat? Mick Ranger said, if I find my old collection from the 90s, I'll send it. A is for a giveaway. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, and that's what Dwayne K did, and that's what Major Pal did, is they sent stuff to put in giveaways, and that makes the giveaways extra fun. And once I do a mailing, then I feel better and I can do more than one giveaway. But right now I'm like, I already have, it takes me 15 minutes per giveaway package to get it, at least 15 minutes from start of the process to the very end to where it's ready to go drop off. So you add all those up. Whew. Garrett said, Beez, you keep missing it. Beez, don't forget the Mad Yako sticker. Oh, yeah. We're going to put a Mad Yako sticker in on this giveaway. And go subscribe to Mad Yako. Go subscribe to Ken Faulkner. And go subscribe to Aries EDC. Anyone that's in here that has a YouTube channel, or you want to shout out your channel, this is the time for, what do you call it? Shameless plug. Ready, go. Shameless plug. Let us know that you have a YouTube channel. Everybody go subscribe to everybody and help them out. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell. By the way, beezbladers, go and hit the notification bell. I can tell that a lot of people do not have the notifications on YouTube. YouTube tells me so. KO Knife said, I've got a YouTube channel. There you go. I'm having to let these show because YouTube's like, are you sure you want these people saying that? Rolf, got your back, Mad Yako. You got KO said, I've got a YouTube channel. Why did everything stop? Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting said, I have a channel. I do leather work and knives. Ah, there you go. Okay, so it's about time to do this drawing. What time? Yeah. Why did the chat stop? There we go. Richard Myers said, I should do one for my guitars. CD said, give some love to Everyday City Carry, Monday at 8. Absolutely. Go and check out Everyday City Carry. He is so fun to hang out with. He's so full of energy. Love hanging out with him. Ray is a very cool dude. He said, been doing lives a lot lately. There you go. Todd Carr's putting up some links. Top Dog's putting up a link for Ken Faulkner. Deshaun Field said, you have a YouTube channel. Oh, yeah. Go and subscribe to beezblades and hit the notification bell and hit all. And then watch all of his videos back to back. Let him play day and night. Packrat said, blah, blah. Imagine being full of energy. Blah. Is that Eeyore? Oh, bother. Jeremy said, I'm not here for the YouTube channel plug. I'm here for the beard. Dwayne K said, remember to smash that like button. Okay. KO Knife said, I'll sponsor a giveaway here in a month or two. Very nice. Love doing giveaways. The most fun I have is when I know they've been sent out and it's been a few days and I know people are starting to get them and they're like, oh, they get to open it up and get the stuff in their hands. That's just the coolest feeling. That's just, you know how, empathy, right? Well, it's on that level of empathy where I am in their shoes and I'm experiencing it. That's the level. That's what I'm talking about. That's just so cool. Packrat said, Beez, I'm jealous of energetic people. Well, some people do, some people don't. Link to KO Knives channel. Barbie Chambers said, amazing. Thank you, Grizzle. Packrat, Josh said, I need this win. Okay, I guess you guys are ready. And see, you made me get my cold steel out. Now I kind of want to carry this one. And when you have a cold steel, you do kind of want to just like you want to really cut something, you're just like, you have a strong lock. I want to on something. Now this is one that if you're bearing down, the top of it's not the most comfortable in the world. If you're squeezing like this, you can feel the top. You feel this part right here. But for pool cuts, oh yeah. Gregory Witt said the joy is in the giving. Tyler said, can you sharpen cold steel like regular steel? Yes. Cold steel is just their brand name. Chris Warraz said, Beez, when I'm roll in the semi plug in one of your playlists, and when I'm roll in the semi, when I'm rolling in the semi, plug in one of your playlists and I'm set for hours. Dude, Chris, that's what I'm talking about. It's kind of a way for us to hang out, but we're not hanging out. You know what I mean? Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting said, I've been shipping out so much stuff lately. I finally got set up with Pirate Ship. Oh yeah, you got to have Pirate Ship. It'll keep track of everything. Jeffrey said, can't really flip my code 4 like other flippers. The lock is too strong. Give it just a little bit of English. You know what I mean? What's up, Pam? She said, we'll never won. So yeah, I'd love this. You know, get your thumb. Don't push it outwards. Don't, how can I show with my thumb? Don't push that way onto the thumb stud. Push that way. With thumb studs, push toward the pivot. Well, let me turn around. Don't push that way. Push towards the pivot, more higher. And that will help you get a better flip on your thumb studs. When you hand a knife to a lot of folks, they want to flip outwards this way, that way. They want to go perpendicular with the knife when you want to go parallel with the knife. And when you go parallel, it pops out much better. I just used big words, perpendicular. Salambeer, Jockin Salambeer said, Beez, do you like Metal Complex and Tri-State? Do like Metal Complex and Tri-State, create your own knife. I will someday. I just don't have the available time that they do. They're full-time YouTubers. Not that that's the reason why. I don't have the available time to even sit down and scratch something out. It'll happen someday, but I don't know when. Twin TWK Knives said he's been a member for 33 months with a super chat. Travis Cappy Kirk said it's my birthday and I'm stoked I got here. Dude, happy freaking birthday, Travis. Everybody tell Travis happy birthday. I love birthdays. Oh my gosh. Travis has been a member for 33 months. Wow. That's crazy. You guys, you're so cool. Happy birthday, TWK Knives. Canal Right, is that a Schrader? Nate, when that happens, I'm definitely buying your knife. Yeah, I feel like when I sit down I already know that what I'm going to do, or one of the thoughts is I will go through my collection, and it has to be something that's comfortable in my hand, but I want it to be something that fits not only my hand, but other hands. Like, it could feel great to me, but how's this going to feel for someone with smaller hands, or hands with less beef on them, or hands with more beef on them? Can sausage fingers hold it? Can skinny fingers hold it? You know, can Tri-State hold it comfortably? Or can who's somebody with big fingers? Who in here has bigger fingers? Somebody with bigger fingers. I want it to be not just made for me. I want it to be a knife for the people. I want it to be one where everyone can get it and say, "Oh, that's comfortable," and like the blade, and like the function is what I want. I want good function and usability first, then maybe the frills. I want to look at the blade and hold it, and just without even seeing it, say, "Oh, man, I like that. And, you know, give it a little bit of the Beez squeeze and like, okay, if I'm doing a push cut, because I really like push cuts. When I'm cutting cardboard, my preferred method is push cutting. If you cut cardboard and you typically cut it like this, try push cutting. For me, it's just so much easier. And then cut at a slight angle into the cardboard. Oh my gosh, it's very satisfying. Conjunction, junction, what your function? Kevin said, I have hands like a bunch of bananas. You might need the XL version of the BeezBlades. Tri-State has the greasy fingers. He said it, not me. The Beez squeeze. Yep. Richard Meyer said, some people have sausage fingers. I have kielbasa. All right. There you go. How's it compared to the AD15? How's it compared? I mean, it's not as beefy as the AD15. It's a thinner knife. Balance is key said, I like big knives and I cannot lie. I have big hands. Oh, there you go. And it's going to have, and I want it to have perfect jimping. Pretty much, I want it to have wee knife jimping, Civivi jimping. They have some of the best jimping around. And I think it depends on whatever company I go with. You know, they can all do different jimping. Because like Lefty, he has knives made by different companies and he gets the jimping done correctly. And so does Tempest Knives. So does KC. KC does the jimping correctly. Did I just get bit? That was close. Sitting here flipping a cold steel. I got to be careful. Hello, puppy. I think I might have got lightly bit, just maybe. Lonnie said, I'm flipping my DLC code 4 right now. It's awesome. It's a beast. I use it for camping. Kevin said, I just checked. I can hide my cubit behind my middle finger. Wow. Wow. Fook Doosley said, knife comes with free DNA. No, the knife is still in the box. Retcher. Is that green? Might be the same color. Yeah. Can't tell if that's black or green. Hi, puppy. Craig Vincent said, pivot down, facing out, thumb on the pocket clip, index finger on opposite scale. Don't touch the thumb stud. Downward wrist flies out. There you go. Instruction. Is it larger than the AD 20.5? I would say, yeah. It has more blade. It's longer. It has more blade than the AD 20.5. My AD 20.5 is right there. I'll show you real quick. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Let's see, where's it at? Where's the AD 20.5? There we go. There's that. Show you here. Show them this. Show them this. What you doing, puppy chaps? He's running up and down the stairs. He sounds like a herd of turtles when he does that. So, yeah, there's a considerable difference. The AD 20.5 looks small compared to the code 4. There we go. Try to show you as much of the knife as possible. Get them lined up. There you go. Yeah, so the code 4 really makes the 20.5 look like a little knife. And the AD 20.5 is not a big knife anyway. Mick Ranger said, this channel is the best. Thank you, man. Rebel said, have you seen Jared Neve's knife, the Offender? It's the newest one after his misdemeanor. I think I can't remember if I got to see a prototype of that or not. I don't know. I can't remember. Jeffrey said, do you have an 8010 for size? I don't have an 8010. I'm sure I will get one someday. The 8010 is a beast of a knife. That is a giant knife. I got to check out an 8010 2-3 years ago when Q Ball let me borrow it. That is a big knife. Oh my gosh. That's something you would use to chop down a little tree. I'm telling you right now. Robert Vance said Cold Steel has a knife called the Crawford. Very nice. Hey, Nate said, I like those scales on the 80 20.5. Thank you. This was a gift to me. Let's see if I can get you in there so you can see it. These scales were gifted to me, and I will always keep them. See, I can't remember if it was Way of Knife or who made these scales. Mateo is the one that gifted me these. Man, where's Mateo? I haven't seen him. Is he still making embalmed jerky? I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't talked to him since the last time. Every year, they do a thing where for your deceased relatives, they send up those lantern things up into the sky, and he'll call and ask me, or he'll call or text me and ask me for names to put on the lantern. Not lantern. I can't remember what you call those things. But that the last time that happened, that's when I talked to him last. I need to call him. Mateo's a really cool dude. BFB Gunner said, are those Rips Garage Tech scales? I don't know. You'd have to ask Mateo from Embalmed Jerky. Top Dog said he's around. I see him online all the time. Okay, cool. I know he's more fond of smaller chat rooms. Somebody's going to have to yell at Mateo and tell him that Beez says hello and Beez loves him. Love that dude. Oogly boogly, let's do the giveaway. Lacey said, last time I talked to Mateo was about 4 months ago. Richard Meyer said they do have a code 4 in Tonto. Oh, yeah. My brother has the code 4 Cold Steel in the Tonto. So you have two options on that bad boy. Okay. All right. So let's pull the pin. Now I have my 80 20.5 out. I have a couple of those bad boys. Titanium honeycomb scales. Beez, did you see CBRX's testing of Benchmade's new fixed blade? He snapped the tip off, blamed the jimping that goes all the way up the blade, snapped on the jimping. Really? Huh. Interesting. BFV Gunner said, I'll be on Zach's on Sunday. I'll make sure he knows. Oh, yeah. And I used to be able to make it to Zach's lives on Sundays, but my work schedule changed. And it's nearly impossible for me to get to do that now. Michael said, what's the code on that? Super chat is ticking me off, Darkwater said. Yeah, Zach is a really cool dude. He's the one that came up with DSKFS. All right, all you rousers. Here we go. We're going to make it real. We're going to make it happen. Are you ready for this? Let's see. Present. Mateo Jim Miller talked to Mateo yesterday. Cool. Love that guy. All right, here we go, peoples. And here we go. So let's see who's going to be. Round and round she goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. And the winner is Marco David Garcia Varela. Congratulations, Marco. The question is, Marco, are you still in here? Because you do have to be present to win. Where you at, Marco? Congratulations, dude. You just won a lot of really cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Where you at, Marco? Are you still in here? 4 guys in one. Marco David Garcia Varela. He's here, Thomas said. He said, thank you, dude. So make sure you put your screen name in the subject line of the email to me, and also in the body of the letter. Just a short email, and make sure you put Marco David Garcia Varela or Varela. If it's Varela, it wouldn't have 2 L's. but make sure you put that in the subject line. That way I can easily search you. Also, take a screenshot of your YouTube login page. That way I can verify that it's you. And then send me your email, or not your email, your shipping information. And I'll get it shipped out in 3 to 5 weeks. Sometimes sooner, sometimes later. I don't give a guarantee. That way you won't have to be in suspense. You just know that at some time, somewhere, you'll get a notification via email that a label's been created. Then you know that it's on its way. So congratulations. Let me write this down. Marco, David, Garcia, Berea. Congratulations. Barbie said, okay, had fun. See y'all soon. Peace out. Milan Lave said, yes, please don't forget to Hawk smash that like button. That is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Can't wait till you get all the cool stuff. 12:13. It's almost at the 4-hour mark. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much stuff Top Dog, and shout out to Top Dog, YouTube extraordinaire giveaway or giveaway master. Jeffrey said, what an awesome coincidence. The code for was a giveaway tonight. Wasn't able to flip till I asked about it. Dude, see, that's what the knife community is for. If there's, you just never know. Sometimes it's just a small detail, like how you do something on a knife, and it totally changes your whole perception of how to use the knife, or maybe how to flip it or flick it. Even top flickers, front flickers. That's the cool thing, is just you have aha moments like that, and you're like, what? That's exciting to know. That's happened quite a few times. People on here or myself, I'll be talking about something, and people get aha moments, and those are exciting. That's really exciting. Someone that thought it was too hard to flip a knife, just a simple little thing, and they're like, oh, that is very, very cool. That's exciting. Todd said, Beez, your homework this week. Check out Pirate Ship and save a bunch of money on shipping. Talk to Zach Stuff or Lefty. Todd Carr, I don't know where you've been, buddy, but that's who I've been using the whole time. I use Pirate Ship. If I didn't use Pirate Ship, I'd be broke. That's one way I know if I've sent somebody something, it automatically pops up. It automatically autofills. Pirate Ship is thebomb.com. I think, yeah, I don't know. I've been using Pirate Ship for a long time. That is definitely the way to go for shipping. And it's also a way to keep track of stuff. And it also is a way for me to know how much I spent on shipping. You know, I spent $2,000-$3,000 shipping out giveaways last year. Canal Wright said, Beez, first knife will be called the Flunt Fricker. That would be pretty good. All right. I love you all to pieces. Arg, matey. Oh, snap. Beez is 5 steps ahead. I don't know about 5. I love you all. I had a lot of fun, but I do have to wind this down, take my contacts out, and get some rest tonight. I have a busy day tomorrow. And then back to work. Tomorrow's my last day of vacation. Back to work on Sunday. Y'all have a great weekend. I love you to pieces. Thank you to everyone that donated tonight. And you guys are just freaking amazing. I love you. I'll see you in the chats and in the lives and the hive streams. Remember, live life in the present. Keep a Band-Aid handy. And don't cut yourself.